You're listening to Studio 57 Radio, your home for underground hip-hop, rap, and R&B. Studio 57 Radio.
Oh, no. Is it happening again? It's happening again. Yeah, it's a totally different day. You having headphone issues? Can you hear me now? Now I'm blowing your eardrums out, yes?
I'm bleeding.
Yes, I put the studio back together and I'm blowing Moose's eardrums out. It is the Watch It With Us extravaganza. The NFL draft. It is for Lions fans. It is our Super Bowl. We're gonna have some adult beverages. We're all grown and sexy. Got the cigars. We're having some fun. Hang out. Watch it with us. NFL. There's plenty of stuff on the table. There's breaking news left and right. So hopefully news is the only thing broken tonight. But we'll see how that goes. So, without further ado, let's do the do that we do at DSR2. I am Scrappy, and we got a new look here, bitches. And here is Johnny the Moose.
Hey, here we are back for another edition of DSR2. And again, as we said, it's our Watch the Draft with Us show. It's our third annual on there. So we got it all on there. Broke out the velvet jacket, baby. Got some bourbon in my hand. We're all set, so we'll watch it with us. Again, as we said, turn on the draft, turn the volume down, turn our volume up. We'll listen to what we got going on here. We'll, spike in some other sports here and there throughout the damn show and that. But we got some also rumors and breaking news out there already. It looks like we got a trade rumor out there. As we said, as Aaron Rodgers kind of told Green Bay, trade me right fucking now.
I want out. Deuces, bitches. I'm Gandhi.
Yes.
I'm off like dirty underwear.
Because you know what? I got fuck you money, so trade me right fucking now.
Damn. See, we's on the interweb, so we can say shit like that. But yes,
That's right.
He does. He says, you know what, motherfuckers? I'll retire and do Jeopardy, bitches. Fuck you.
Right. So it looks like his Broncos looks like they got a deal, maybe as close as it's going to get. Going to be their first pick overall this year, probably another pick on there, and maybe another number one next year. So it looks like Green Bay might be getting rid of Rodgers again. Here's a little stat too. No Green Bay quarterback has ever quarterbacked 17 seasons with the Packers.
Yeah,
that includes Bart Starr and Brett Favre. Only done 16. Rodgers just finished 16. So trade me right fucking now.
Well, is it one of those things where they just nobody can withstand that anything longer, or
And it's not about the money, because it basically is, I need help. Oh, we're gonna draft your replacement. Okay, fine. Fuck you. I'm the MVP right now. Trade me right fucking now. And here's the kicker too: is Frisco offered him like the number 3 overall, a number 2, like a number 4, a number 1 next year, and like a 3rd round next year too. And they said, no, we want more. And of course, Rodgers said, "You're not trading me to Frisco. I told you I want to go to Frisco. Fuck you. I'm quitting.
I'm deuces, bitches. I'm out." That's funny.
Frisco, we'd like to make that offer. Is that offer still on the table?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
We're going to give you a 6th rounder. And the Detroit Lions trade a 7th rounder in 2027 for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, right. 2027. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
First Stafford's going, I'm going out to the West. It's going to be cool. Fuck, Rodgers is coming out here too? Fuck.
Yeah.
Nope, you're going to the end of AFC West.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of action. We were talking about it before we hit the airwaves, Moose. I think there'll be a lot of movement in the, people trying to move up or move down. So I think hopefully the Lions will be involved in some of that stuff, and
yes.
we'll see a trade while they're on the clock, and they'll get out of that 7 pick. But because this is going to be I'm hoping for like a crazy, like, oh, damn kind of a draft, but I don't know that we'll have that. Obviously we won't at the top. But we might later, because it already seems crazy with the oh my God, Trevor Lawrence's girlfriend is smoking ass hot. What would I expect anything else? If they have children, they're going to be too hot for Earth. It's not right. It's not right. It's just not right. Shouldn't be. Should not. This should not happen. That should not happen. As you can see here, we've got the screen up, the big screen up, and we are rocking the trifecta. We've got every network that is showing the draft up here. So we've got it all covered. Moose is avidly checking out all the streaming breaking news. And
on Twitter, on basically the other websites, on CBS, NFL Draft, or ESPN. You know what? I might even bring out NFL.com too.
Yes, you should probably, and we get that thing rolling. So we've got all the resources here. We're fully hanging out and having our own little draft party. You can hang with us too, especially Lions fans being at the top of the draft. It should be interesting to see how it goes. Well, once again, that's what I'm hoping we get in on some of that action, boss.
Yes.
You know, Ron. Jay Scar's in the building. Mike, Canada Mike, what's happening, guys? Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. You can get in on the conversation. What team are you watching? Who you think's going where? How are you feeling about all this craziness? Rodgers is obviously the topic of conversation. Now, Denver is, if it's almost a done deal with him, they got number 9 overall. Yeah. So who's going to be coming up? Does that hurt the
Green
Lions?
Bay gets number 9, and Green Bay. That means Green Bay might be in a running for. They need obviously receiver help and probably some more defense.
My question is this: does this help or hurt, or does it not matter to the Lions at 7? Because now at 9, maybe that's a better value for a team to move up to. Denver's got their man. Like maybe they are looking to move back, and does that like take Detroit out of the running for a team like New England or somebody like that who might potentially want to move up in this draft and get into the top 10?
It might a little bit on there, but then you got to look at some of the other teams that might jump up as well on there. I mean, the rumors are is New Orleans wants to jump up to a top 10 pick on there.
Well, that's another one. Now, they could go to Denver instead, or would Detroit could have been in the mix?
Denver would no longer have the number 9 pick because that goes to Green Bay. If they make this trade.
If they make this trade, it'll be for number 9.
Now, New Orleans said they're not looking for a quarterback. They're looking for a cornerback. So that means there's probably Patrick Surtain the second on there, which means Denver's not again. If Green Bay's got it, they're looking at obviously cornerback help,
sure,
obviously linebacker help, obviously receiver help. So they're not going to trade out of that if they get the number 9 pick. We're getting rid of Rodgers. That means they're going to have to trade with either Carolina or Lions, because Dallas is not trading out of the 10 because they need cornerback help too and linebacker help.
You know, the thing with the whole cornerback situation, I think I don't know, it doesn't drive me as nuts as the tight end situation, but top 10 on a corner, man, there's not that many of them.
No.
So, and it's not too obvious. I heard somebody talking about a tight end getting taken inside the top like 6 or 7, and I'm like, shut up, dude, stop with this nonsense. Anybody who does that is insane to me. But I'm wondering what kind of reaches we will have. They're typically at quarterback. I mean, running backs and stuff like that, nobody's reaching for that. You can take those position players later.
You have a lot of
maybe some wide receivers, but
this is the one draft too. I wouldn't even jump up for. I wouldn't even take a wide receiver in the top 15 personally if I'm the Lions,
right?
Because you've got and they do need receivers, but there are receivers that are in the later half of the first round, second round, third round that'll be starting receivers in this honor. So you don't need a reach.
Well, and that's the thing with the Lions too. They've got so many holes to plug. You can't just use 2 fingers to plug these holes. I mean, it's not going to work.
Getting as many as we say the fun coupons as they could possibly get.
Yeah.
Because they only got 6 picks this year. Okay, what can I do? You know, if they trade with New England and they get the 15th pick and a 4th rounder this year and a 1st rounder next year and another 4th rounder next year, then the Lions are saying, yeah, we'll make that move because we're gaining another 4th rounder, but next year we're going into the draft with 3 first rounders.
Sure.
That gives you, even if we do somehow happen to win 8, 7, 8, 9 games, we could still package a couple of these first rounders and move up and grab up a quarterback in the first round next year.
Yeah, I mean, Goff's serviceable for now. So, like I said, to me, making those powerful plays at the top, I don't want to. I want to be in the top 5 again next year. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get as much draft capital now as you can, and then you end up in the top 5 next year anyway. I think that then you're in. That's how you rebuild quickly, right? That's how you're one of those teams that goes from the dredges to playoffs in that 3 to 4 year time span that we've seen a lot of teams successful with. The Detroit is eluded Detroit for 100 years.
Right. I mean, the best line I think the Lions trade made was, look at 30 plus years ago when we drafted Benny Blades in the first round.
Sure.
But we traded down with Kansas City. We flip-flopped
Right.
the first picks on there. So I don't know who they took, but we took Benny Blades. But we got the second rounder from them, and that's where we got Chris Spielman out of.
Right.
So you need, again, even if you flip with Carolina and you get an extra third rounder or fourth rounder this year, fine.
It's worth it. Yeah,
it's worth it.
Sure.
Because Carolina's probably going to look at it as they're going to want to get an offensive lineman. They've got Darnold. They made a trade on it. They'll ride it out this year or at least 2 years and see what he does and go from there. But they need, again, an offensive tackle to protect him. And if Sewell falls to us at 7, flip with Carolina, get another fourth rounder, and then we go from there.
Sure.
If we can make multiple trades and flip with the 8, and then you flip with New England the 15, and you get more fun coupons, and that's all you got to do.
All right. Oh, here we go. They're high-fiving. They're out here with no maskies on because they're all vaxxed. They got little groups all set up, and most are masked. That's pretty good. Everything looks good. Starts to look a little bit more normal here at the draft. Look at this party outside. It's like a concert. Look at this. We got 3 different angles here coming at you, and it is looking nice, man. Yeah, it looks like a rock concert.
They got an airplane hangar or what?
Yeah, look at it. It looks like a rock concert, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I think they did pretty good with it. So they're having fun with it. Yeah, don't act like you're a fucking rock star, because y'all ain't. The only reason people are cheering is because they've been locked up for a year.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, if you were on fucking house arrest for
Jets make a pick on there, they'll still boo.
Yeah.
Boo!
Oh, yeah. I think people are going to be even crazier because, as far as vocally and rowdy and all that.
But again, as I said, if we can't make a move down and Penny Sewell's sitting there at 7 and nobody wants to trade down, then you draft them under. You do it basically kind of almost what Cleveland did. Offensive line.
Sure.
Basically, you've got the running game out there. Now
Right.
you signed Jack Conklin last year. They made a draft. They made the draft with the left tackle. Boom. Now you got an offensive line all
Right.
set.
Yeah, to me, that's key, man. We talk about it all the time, and it's kind of beating a dead horse if you listen to this show. But you got to build in the trenches. You got to do that. Get the offensive line together. Your quarterback is only as good as he is if he can stay on his feet, man. And we've seen that any quarterback that can, be decent in this league will absolutely cut you up if you can keep them upright. And so, with what?
That's Bernie, baby.
Oh, it is Bernie Kosar.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the blue blazer with the gray slacks, that's Joe Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Well, he dropped like 100 pounds, man.
Yeah, no kidding. These guys here. No kidding.
Okay, who the hell that's Bernie, man? Bernie's look like 100 years old.
I know. I was like, oh, Bernie Kosar is here? Jeez. I thought he'd be, but yeah, no, looking good. But yeah, it's a nice look for the show. We got the audio down here. I might turn it up in a minute just to kind of see what's going on. They all kind of have the same hard cam shot going on, but look at that wide shot. It is. Look at it's an amphitheater of some sort, and that's how they're getting that crowd there because you can have
it's
more
raining
people.
there, so
You got more people outside, so you can get a little bit more distance and people are. Yeah, it looks good. They did a good job. As far as my initial thought, it looks like a rock concert. I mean, too bad it's raining, but I don't think anybody gives a crap.
No.
I mean, would you? I wouldn't really care if we were posted up there, other than I'd want to have our gear.
Yes.
But you know what I found out, Moose, which is super cool, and what we could do if I had somebody here at the station? I can put an app on your phone, and then someone from here at the station could send you an invite, and then if you accept it, the camera on your phone will go live on our thing as like a camera. It'll go right in the window just like a regular camera, and it'll be the camera on your phone, and it'll get the camera and the audio. As long as you have an internet connection and on both devices, you're good.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
So now we could have somebody here set us up, set it live, get everything going, and then we could be remote with our phones as our cameras.
So we got, was it the
That'd
Miami
be fun.
Superfan sitting, or the Jacksonville Superfan sitting in the big recliner?
Is that what that is? I was wondering why they brought her up here. Cool. Ooh, she's got a good seat. I want a chair. I should have brought chairs like that in here for us today. Jeez, look at that big cushy ass chair. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, Jacksonville's on
the clock.
I like it. Like nobody knows what's gonna happen here.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Tim Tebow wants to try out with the Jacksonville as a tight end. Like 10 years too fucking late.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
You're a 35-year-old tight end, really?
Yeah, you can't. Had you done that, you might have been able to latch onto a team this long if you were good and stayed healthy. But
it's Tim Tebow trying to be relevant.
Mm-hmm. It's him trying to atone for his bad mistakes, his bad decisions. I mean, I don't know. To me, if you love the game of football and you're good at whatever position and you can thrive at that position, why wouldn't you want to play? Like, I mean, people switch positions all the time. I mean, I guess there's one that you may hate. I hate playing this position, but I don't know. But I just don't see that because you'd be, like, out of place, right? It'd be like trying to make a wide receiver an offensive lineman. It's like, no, that's not. I can't do this. It's not what I do. But
and there's a pick already.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're no. That's too much pretty in one room. Look at that.
He's gonna go to Jacksonville. They're gonna tell him you got to cut your hair.
Yeah, cut your hair.
Cut your hair.
I mean, geez Louise. But anyway, yeah, I not really surprised. Obviously, we're not surprised by this, but
yeah,
it's like, why are they dicking around? I guess is my question. Can we just get the fucking pick in? Because the clock is still ticking. It's not official. They're just kicking around everything we got. We got this broadcast here on the top left. What is that? ESPN. They got the Angry Bird, Mel Kiper. He's been doing this like since dinosaurs roamed.
Is this like his high school sweetheart? When he got basically, he was news he's gonna be the number one pick. He's like, I'm trading up. Listen, don't you be grabbing my phone like C.D. Lamb's ex-girlfriend
right?
Did. And we're gonna say ex because he dumped her out.
Yeah.
Keep your damn hands off my phone.
Oh my goodness.
Give me that way. There's the door. Call Lyft or Uber and get a ride home. Because you're out.
No, I think a lot of these guys, if you're smart and you've got a good girl prior to you having anything, that's the girl you hold on to.
Right.
Because every chick you meet from now on is coming for that wallet. Every chick you meet from now on is suspect. Period.
Except for Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, because she makes more money than
That's
he
right.
does. So, I mean, I guess if you're in that kind of situation.
Yeah. But then there's that's not like real world.
No, you start getting into fantasy shit. But he could live that fantasy life. I mean, I'm not going to take that away from him. Yeah. Maybe, he gets there. He's already, been there. Shit. I mean, look what he's got going on already. So, yeah, no, maybe that happens, Jessica Biel shows up or whatever the fuck he's into. But,
that's the Derek Jeter with the gift baskets.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know if he's going to do that, but he seems a little bit more, level. Yeah. I just don't think he. I don't know.
I don't think his parents have put up with any shit. If he tried to get too big, I think they smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, I just feel like he maybe have an air of confidence and cockiness to him and stuff because the quarterback position, that's good. You got to kind of have that. I think swagger at any high level of athleticism, you got to have all that. But yeah, the last thing you want is to have your mind on other shit other than what you do for a living when you're an athlete like this. So the safe bet is always the girl. You know, your girl's. She's been good to you. You know, there's no reason to jump
Yeah.
ship. She's smoking hot. She's. I
Yeah.
mean, so yeah, he's got it made already. You know, he doesn't. You know, now if she gets frustrated with him being on the road and not and this and that and the other and they have an issue that way, then okay, then maybe he can luck himself into something, you know. But
I mean,
no,
no, yeah.
no.
I'm stuck. I'm tired of being stuck here in Jacksonville.
Well, yeah. And if she was Giselle, then they'd move.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
All you have to do is say, listen, all I got to do is stick around here for 4 to 5 years, and we could go somewhere else.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to sign your second contract there. I mean,
Yeah.
no,
Go ahead.
there's no one says you have to.
Yeah,
so.
you want to throw this franchise on me? Good. By that time, franchise tag would be like $50 million a year.
Right.
Fine. Throw it on to me twice. Good. So what?
Right. You can just be a malcontent and not show up. I mean, then they're gonna have to. You can force your way out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen it over and over and over again. So they still haven't officially made the pick. Like,
What the fuck are they waiting on?
what are they doing? I don't understand. Can we get on with the fucking draft? Like, were they told to like make this a long drawn out thing? Nobody can make their pick. Well, maybe the pick is already in, and they're just like not releasing it.
Yes.
They're timing everything out. Going, no. If they make these picks too fast, we'll be out of here too quickly. And we
We have 3 hours of
Yeah.
prime time, and
we
gotta
need
stretch it
3
out.
hours of programming. Guys, no, we're not staying here for 3 hours. I got to get up in the fucking morning. Excuse my language. But we will hang for as long as it's interesting. So we might go. We could go over a little bit if it gets interesting at that
Well,
point.
if the line's straight down, then we'll have to stick.
Yeah,
around
we'll
a
have to
little
stick
bit.
around a little bit. Yeah.
I already told
So-
the better half on there tomorrow. I said, she goes, well, what are you doing tomorrow night? Draft.
Yeah.
second and third round. Well, you're going to the basement. No, I need to watch it on the 4K TV.
Yes. Yeah. I have to see my draft.
I need to experience it.
Experience it for all of its glory. No, she's like, I told her yesterday, and I'm like, oh yeah, Moose is not going to be here. We're not doing the show tonight. And she's like, oh, I'm like, we're doing it tomorrow. She's like, oh, she's like, why? I'm like, yeah, you know, I told her the draft thing. She doesn't pay attention. She doesn't realize that we do this every year or whatever. And then you come in with your velvet jacket and your bottle and a couple of cigars, and I had just gotten cleaned up and was in my robe and went and got my clothes on and everything. Come down here and grab my beverage and everything. And she's like, "What in the why are you dressed up? Where y'all going?" You're like, "Draft special, baby." What?
That's right.
You know.
Draft
It's like,
special.
okay, so yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
You know,
You
it's-
think you are, man. It's
yeah.
a draft special.
Just sit back and enjoy it. And I love this hookup. This is the first year for us to have this hookup. And this is very cool because, I mean, you're getting everybody's fucking 2 cents. It's sensory overload, really, is what it is. Because now I'm watching, I got Kurt Warner in the top right. I got ESPN in the top left. I got ABC in the bottom. They're doing silly, goofy graphics. And, you know, when they're doing the wide shots and they were showing the venue, it was great to see all those shots simultaneously. Yeah, this is super cool to be able to do this. What in the hell is ABC doing with these crazy, like, cheesy fighting graphics and stuff? They're like in boxing rings, and what the hell's going on here?
Look at that. They got like probably about 30,000 people there at the Jaguar Stadium watching the draft.
Yeah. Remember when back in the day when Palace Vision was a thing, right?
Yes.
That was the bomb diggity.
Joe
dude.
Vision, Palace
Yeah,
Vision.
that was the bomb diggity. I wish that still kind of was a thing where you could. I mean, maybe
it's
that's.
a fit. Look at they're clapping. Yay!
Yay.
He answered the phone.
And yeah, finally they're gonna
We're gonna
fucking-
draft you. Well, he's not answering the phone. What the fuck do we do?
Yeah, all right. We're trying to get him on here. Yeah, because
I
he
know.
didn't come in. He's at home, right? So
Yeah, I'm not answering.
I'm not answering the phone. My phone's dead.
I'm
he
not answering the
didn't
phone.
charge it.
Yeah.
They're like calling the house phone.
Oh, we're picking you.
Yeah,
He's
so
not answering the phone. I'm not playing for you.
yeah, I don't want to play for you. Shit. I'd rather go there than to fucking, New York or something.
Right.
Go to the Jets. Jesus. That would be brutal. So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather go to Jacksonville. I'm all right with it. You know what it is? I'm all right with my first contract in Jacksonville. When you look at what they got going on, all the changes, you got to stay optimistic, and it's not the worst situation.
No.
And I just, I think I could take my first contract in Jacksonville. It's just a matter of, what do they do while I'm there? And then if they don't handle business, then dude, you do what every other player does, and you work your way out.
Right.
I mean, it's not that hard to say, hey, I'm a milk. I mean, look what Rodgers did today when he woke up after like his brunch. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna tweet something. I'm gonna text Shefty something real quick.
Yeah, I want out.
I'm done.
I told you I wanted to go to Frisco. They offered you to trade me to Frisco. They made a great offer, and you said no. We want more. And they're like going, eat a bag of dicks.
They played this passive aggressive fucking bullshit game. Yes. And he was and
he's
they
done
both
with it.
They both did it. He did the same thing. He just put it out there that he fucking wanted out and then didn't answer any phone calls. Right. So then the GM and the coach freaked out and flew out to his goddamn house. Like, that's how that shit went down. Let's be real.
Right.
So and then he's like, yeah, dude, I'm done. Like, you better figure something out. And he didn't pick.
ABC's like 15 seconds behind everybody else.
I know. And then well, they're all behind. It looks like the NFL Network is the quickest, the earliest one, because he's still sitting on the couch here on ESPN, and then ABC, Goodell's just coming to the podium. So,
dude, talk about floods, man. Look at this. His pants, man, are like halfway up his damn leg.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
It's
not quite the shorts or capris that freaking.
Well, what it is he went with the skinny fit, the slim fit pants. And then he's got tennis shoes with no socks.
Right.
So
and a white t-shirt.
And a white t-shirt, which the white tennies and the white t-shirt, I get the hipster movement and all that stuff. It's cool. But he went with the super low or no socks. And then when he stood up and did not bring his slacks down to
they rode up.
They were very tall. And so, yes.
Flooded.
They were flooded. They were like the capris his girl are wearing almost. But he could wear a fucking onesie. It doesn't fucking matter. He's the number one quarterback in the draft.
You know who's in it? You know what his first endorsement's going to be with? Head and Shoulders. Him and Mahomes and Troy Polamalu.
Oh, dude, that hair? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, he's gonna have a shit ton. I mean, he's a white.
That's the trade the Panthers made earlier. Wait a second. I'm like, what? They just made another trade? No.
It's he's a white meat baby face. Trevor Lawrence is, so he's going to be a marketing machine, as they say.
And looks like the Jets have already made their pick on
Zach Wilson. No surprise.
Yeah, no surprise.
And I like Zach Wilson. People are a little down on him because he's a little pretty boy, and he was like fourth string quarterback in high school, and no one recruited him, not even the college in his backyard, and yeah. And so he ended up at BYU. He didn't even want to go there.
Right.
And then he balled out. He played well. But I think people just look at him and go, okay, he's just this pretty kid that wasn't that good in high school. How good could he possibly be in the pros? And so
he's a 1 year. How good are they going to be? All I got to do is say JoJo.
Well, he's one of those ones where he's got the biggest bust potential because he's at 2, right?
Yes.
So
and he went to BYU, but you know what? The track record of BYU quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, Steve Young is one, right? I mean, so they're not horrible.
No, they've actually been pretty decent.
So, and I like him. He's a tall kid. He seems super smart,
mobile.
Yeah, and he made the throw that. And granted, they're doing it in their fucking shorts in the pro day. But he made a very accurate throw that was pretty hard, running the other way, kind of jumping and throwing, and it against the grain a little bit, but straight down the. I mean, it wasn't. So he's got the capabilities. It's just, can he put it all together, and can someone not? He just can't get tagged, and can he throw people open? Right, college kids are open. In the NFL, you have to throw them open.
Right, you gotta throw it where you anticipate to be.
Right, so it's a little bit different. So can he do that? I think he can.
There were some clowns on Twitter like going, "Oh, the Packers are looking to trade now." You know what? Chargers need to make that trade. I'm thinking, why? Why would you trade for freaking Aaron Rodgers when you got the your franchise quarterback and he's on a cheap for the next 3 years minimum?
Yeah, I think people just start talking because it's their team, and they look at it from a one-sided perspective. Like, what would he do on the field for this team? And it's like, well, no, you invested in this, or you've got this, or you don't have that, or who would make that fucking trade? Like, you have to think about all of those things. You know what I'm saying, Moose? That's why I love having you here, obviously, on draft day, because you can break all that stuff down where it makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
you're not these asinine ideas of trades and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm not even sure. I'm like, is that realistic or not? And then you'll be like, oh no, even more than that. I'm like, oh geez, okay, I'm shortchanging us here. And so that's what. But people don't. They just go. They look at it from one side. I think a little bit too much, and that's why you see that. Everybody's got a social media presence. And so it gets out there. And so you get on your Twitter and you get on your Facebook and the gram and all that other shit. And you see what people are saying. And it's like, come on, man, this stuff's not even realistic, because that's not what they've invested in at this point. It doesn't make sense to do anything different, or that trade doesn't work for the other side. It can't be a one-sided trade. So those are the two most common things I see, that it's just like, we can do better. We can do better than that. Right. And there's a lot of really good listeners out there, like especially with our group and all that stuff. So we, it's not too bad here for our show, but when you're on Twitter, man, it's crazy what people think they can do.
Yeah, it's going to be curious on there, because again, with the Jets under, you got a rookie head coach there with Robert Saleh. You got a first-time coordinator with LaFleur. Who came from Frisco as the passing coordinator. Now he's with the Jets as the offensive coordinator. So it's going to be curious on what's going to happen on that offensive-wise.
Sure.
They got it to left tackles to keep them protected, Becton, and then they made a trade. They signed Corey Davis out from Tennessee in the free agency. So, but they're going to still, again, they've got another first rounder. So if they're smart, they take another receiver late first round and go from there. Granted, I don't know if they're going to be drafting far enough down to maybe you might have to go with Rondell Moore, and again, if Bateman falls to him there, then I'd grab Bateman in the late first round.
Sure. Look at that Jets jacket. That's silly.
Yeah, watch. And we take Mac Jones.
Oh my God.
I mean, the classic was the 83 draft under, and oh man, we're going to get Marino. And who?
Everybody would boo, then they would riot and steal the cameras while they're on air and would be like ripping them from their cables. People would freak out. Here it is. The pick is in. Oh, they're a little bit more timed up now. I wonder if they got that fixed from the commercial.
Probably. They caught up and got
everything on. Because it looks like ESPN and the NFL Network are pretty close.
Yeah, NFL's about a second and a half ahead of them.
Yeah.
ABC's not showing him come up to the podium, so.
Yeah, no, they're doing the wide shot of the venue, which is a gorgeous venue.
And they built that amphitheater just for that. That's pretty sweet.
They did a good job. And then there's screens all out there, so people in the crowd can see that can't see what's going on.
And it's, as we said, Zach Wilson. No surprise.
No surprise whatsoever. This is where there's a little controversy is pick 3. So
yes. We'll see
what happens. I still think it's what's his name? Not Mac Jones, but
Justin Fields?
No, I don't think it's
Trey
Fields.
Lance?
Trey Lance, thank you.
So yeah, my beverage tonight is New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Nice.
First time picking this up. Figured, you know what? I've heard some good news about it.
And you're proud to report?
It's pretty decent on there.
Okay.
I mean, it's a reasonable bottle. $40 for a fifth.
Okay, that's
again 100 proof, so it's pretty decent. It's only a 4-year-old, but yeah, you can find it everywhere, and not get reamed in the ass there trying to buy a bottle of fucking Blanton's. Oh yeah, we got Blanton's here, $150 a bottle.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, I think not, some bitch.
It's a $65 bottle of whiskey, man. I'm not paying $150.
Yeah.
I'm not even paying $150 for any bourbon out there.
I
even
just
Pappy. No, not happening.
Me and the whole whiskey thing. I mean, I get a very good whiskey, have like you're doing here, but I just in a glass on the rock, whatever. I'm just not I can't justify. It's got to be really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Really, really
right.
smooth.
Maybe
to spend.
a 50-year-old Scotch on your single malt on your yes, and again, $200 for a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue. If you do have the means, yes, I do suggest picking the bottle up on it because it is all that. But for bourbon, you can get some really nice bourbons for under $50.
Right.
You can get some decent bourbons between $20 and $30.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I to me, it's just. And now vodkas, I'll spend a little bit more on, but you don't have to go that far with a top shelf vodka. They're not stupid crazy. So
what's even worse than Scotch is tequila.
Yeah. Well, tequila is another one of those things, man. If you got some really good tequila, it's good.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
you drink some bad.
Oh my
tequila,
God!
You might as well drink paint thinner.
Oh, dude, that is some of the worst stuff ever. Like, okay, here we go. We'll go flashback in time, and it's cool. We can do this. It's the draft special. We talk about whatever here as the draft moves forward, and we wait for pick 3 with the Niners on the clock.
If they take Trey Lance at 3, then it means they're reaching at number 3, or they really believe in the kid.
To me, I just wonder if he fits the kind of mold that Shanahan wants, and I feel like the Mac Jones stuff came out early enough to be a smokescreen. So I don't know. It's just kind of like one of those hunch things. So it's obviously going to be one of those two.
Well, they'll take Kyle Pitts.
That'd be crazy. I think it's one of those two. But so I don't know. But I think Mac Jones has just been more of a recent kind of thing. And maybe that's more accurate. Maybe that's what it is. But Mac Jones originally was that's that throw I was telling you he made. Look at that. That's a sick throw. I don't care that he did it in his underwear. That is a sick throw from Zach Wilson. So, and he's got that, he's got a chip on his shoulder. So we've seen guys do well.
Guess who's going on? It's Mac Jones.
Is it going to be Mac Jones?
Yep. It's the Jets.
No,
but they were just showing a shot there from the screen. Mac Jones was looking at his phone there and kind of walking off into the back room or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see. So
Ken O'Brien, they took Ken O'Brien in the 3rd round instead of Dan Marino and Jim Kelly. In the Lions, we will get, of course, the Lions had the number 10 pick overall take. James Jones, fullback, University of Florida.
So
only the Lions can take a fullback in the top 10.
Oh, pick. Sure. No, it's not. Yeah. Oh, or a tight end twice in a row or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, the cheap tequila thing. When I was a kid, I didn't know no different, and I had some shitty ass cheap tequila and drank a shit ton of it, and I didn't touch tequila for years, probably so that was when I was like 17 or 18, and I didn't drink tequila again until I was like 35.
Right.
And I found some really nice. It was like that, Cuervo Platinum, whatever it is, and I didn't even really know. I was like, whoa. Okay, I wasn't going to drink it, but I was like, okay, this is actually pretty fucking smooth. So the difference between a good vodka and a good tequila and a bad tequila is very stark. I've never seen.
Oh, it is the biggest
difference. Yeah.
Because again, you have real good tequila on there. You can drink that and you go, man, this is nice.
Right. But you get some bad tequila, man. Oh my goodness, it'll make your toenails curl.
Twitter,
what you got?
All right, our own local guy Terry Foster. Zach Wilson's the highest drafted 12-year-old in NFL history.
He does. He looks like, yeah, he does. He looks kind of like Justin Bieber when he was in the Mickey Mouse Club. Tigers game delayed. You guys keep on the draft.
They had
I'll
rain
handle
coming
the
in
rest.
there. They lost the first game 3-1. Again, another good starting performance wasted.
For who?
The Tigers. They lost 3-1 the first game out there.
Yeah, the second one got postponed.
It's in rain delay right now because they're playing a true double.
Yeah, they were going to pay it right back to back.
Yeah, so it's in rain delay. So who knows if they'll get that in on there. Of course, again, I have to say is Fernando Tatis Jr., favorite player in all baseball, got to play over the weekend. What does he go off against the Dodgers? 5 home runs, 10 RBI.
Canada Mike is going to be our man on the street. He's going to be the roving reporter here. He's got the other stuff covered. He says, just stay on the draft. I got you guys covered.
All right.
So he threw the Tigers thing out there.
Anything, let us know what's going on in the Wings game right now.
Yeah, there you go. He's probably got some other hockey stuff he's looking at too, Canada Mike over there. Which, that's the thing now, is after this draft and things the dust settles a little bit here, it'll be full-on hockey and basketball.
Yes.
So, and then we'll start getting a better feel for some of these teams in baseball because they'll have played some games. Yankees fans, are you sweating yet? So,
all
stuff
I know
like
is
that.
I got 3 Yankees on my damn fantasy baseball team, and they're fucking me over.
Oh shit! You sold out to the machine.
Well, it was basically it was an auto draft, so I didn't.
Auto draft? What the hell's that shit? You really sold out to the
shits
machine.
And giggles one on there. It's
Oh
not
god!
money.
Mostly just shits.
Yeah.
Mostly the shits. Who the fuck is Lisa Wilson? Is that his mom? She looks young to be his mom, but he looks young too. So maybe that's where he gets it from.
He is 12, and she's probably like 30.
Yeah, right. Did she get drafted? I mean,
picks in.
The pick's in for. Oh shoot! Finally, we only had to burn 4 minutes. Or how many minutes again? About 5-6 minutes. Geez.
Oh, and it's in.
Dun, 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 dun. Who are they showing down? Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you
Mac
who
Jones.
it is because I've already got it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's down here on the bottom screen. They're showing.
Yeah, and it's not Mac Jones.
Nope. This
This will be interesting because here's a guy who played in FCS. He played in the FCS. He didn't play in the FBS on there.
So, Scrappy Diamond strikes again.
Yes, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, told you. I just told you he fits a scheme. It's what he wants. It's what he's looking for in a quarterback.
He's got all the physical tools out there. Whether or not he can.
No, this is a Shanahan move.
Yes.
That's what
mobile quarterback.
I called it before. As soon as we started, they hadn't even had any picks in yet. And
does he sit a year behind Garoppolo, or are they going to trade him?
No, Garoppolo's gone. Because after the dust settles, people are going to be looking for QBs still. And so Teddy Two Gloves is not necessarily going to even put a fucking jersey on there.
No, we don't. Yeah, especially if they make the trade for Aaron Rodgers.
Right. So I'm just saying.
And so far, Trey Lance is the winner of the best suit so far.
Yes, Trey Lance is looking crispy as hell. I mean, I would have liked to see put a little bit more pick in that hair, but he knew he was going to put a hat on. It's all right. But that suit is nice, and he is looking good. Look at this. Yeah, the good, awesome venue. They did a great job with it, and it's nice to see it kind of back to normal.
Yes, because last year was basically remote.
Yeah, the Zoom draft was fucking weird as hell. Seeing people's dogs and shit running through the living room.
Remember 2 years ago, our first one when they did it in Nashville?
Oh, yeah.
And all the, I was going to have my bachelor party in Nashville and they got canceled because I can't go anywhere because the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh.
Good. How much money are you bringing in and how much money is the NFL bringing in?
Right. Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. Not even close. Not even close. Okay, Hurricanes 2, Wings 1, the end of the second period from Canada Mike, keeping us up to date on the NHL action.
The Wings are still losing, but they're playing way better defense than they have been.
Well, it's one of those things where...
The young guys are playing, and we're seeing some...
Well, we talk about this on the show, unfortunately, quite a bit, that Detroit sports is at a state of, I don't know, shitter. I mean, we're just in the shitter. And so anything positive that you can find is cool, and that's kind of what you're looking at right now with the Wings. If you see some positive turns and people playing well, whether we're getting good defense or the power play picks up or whatever the case may be, that's what kind of like you're looking for from a Detroit fan aspect. There's not a whole lot else. It's the same thing with the Pistons. It's like you're just hoping these young guys fill out, play well, and put you in a situation where you can get somebody to make this team competitive. And it is what it is. We're pretty rough, and the Lions have been a lost hope for a long time, and the Tigers haven't been in the playoffs in a minute, and it doesn't look like it'll be anytime real soon. So, any positives? So it's the same thing with AJ Hinch and some of the stuff over there, Badu, and there's some bright things going on with the Tigers, but.
Now, who does Atlanta take on here? Again, obviously they need a lot of help.
Dude, this is the one for me that I think is the hardest to pick because what do? Do you reach for a quarterback again at 4 and move on from Matt Ryan? Do you wait? Do you try to pull a trigger right now for a trade and move back? Like there's a million and one ways that they could go.
They're here trying to hear it out for Julio, and people are going. The price is way too high to get Julio, and they're in salary cap hell.
Yeah, no,
that's a $23 million hit if they trade him.
That's why I think they need to they need to take this pick, get who they need to get, the best player on the board that fits what they're going for.
I think if anybody goes Kyle Pitts, it's Atlanta.
Sure.
Right off the bat.
I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised if they take Pitts.
Yeah. To take,
but you got Arthur Smith there. Their best bet is probably that might be where Penny Sewell might go if he goes before Cincinnati. If Cincinnati drafts, they're taking Sewell.
Yeah, I think so too.
You got to keep that quarterback healthy on there, dude. Again, JoJo's showing the new uniforms with that big old vertical scar up the knee, like protect my ass.
Yeah, Burrows is in the his short career has shown that he'll ball out if you just got to keep him upright, And it's kind of the Matt Stafford syndrome to me, right? Where you got this tough as nails guy, but a bunch of bad situations,
right?
Or he's not available. We talk about availability being your best ability. So yeah, this guy needs to be available. So keep him.
I know they signed Riley Reef in the free agent wise on there, but they still need to get a real good left tackle there to protect them.
Yeah. So, I like I said, I think this is strategic. Every single pick comes inside of 2 minutes, and I don't fucking understand why it has to be, especially in the first couple picks where where you're going.
Other than Donovan McNabb, that was a terrible draft class.
Yeah, not good. Not your first 3 picks, not good. But
picks in Atlanta.
No.
Already.
Yeah, already. Once again, it was almost inside. It was at 2-minute 30-second mark left. So, oh no, yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. Tick tock, tick tock. Pick is in. Booger McFarlane. Keep that nasty finger off the goddamn screen, would you? You and Baldinger are like in the running for the gnarliest hands in the history of football. He's got that finger that just takes a drastic left.
So yeah, while we're waiting here for the pick to come in there, I'm gonna pick script. So what do you think of the Roy, the money and Mayweather? You know what the best case scenario is? They both throw a punch on there and knock each other's asses out.
Well, this is the whole thing. I wish they could both lose. That would be the greatest.
Whoever pays for that loses.
Yes, I agree. Jake Paul's the winner in that one because he's going to get a big-ass payday for an exhibition match with Mayweather. And Mayweather, it's you fighting Mayweather is like fighting a cat with no claws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to hit you 100 times, but they're going to be cotton balls.
Right. But is he going to get hit?
Dude, he's not going to get hit. He's going to dance.
He'll just bob and weave and dance around. And
I mean, if you think Mayweather's going to let that Joker hit him.
Under, so the Falcon selection, I already know what it is.
I'd rather see Tyson get in a fight with somebody else again.
We'll need to see Tyson fight him.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
We win because that'll be the end of his boxing career.
Yeah. Well, it's one of the things too. He already.
Kyle Pitts.
They took Pitts. Yeah. See, I just don't. To me, maybe I'm just gun shy or whatever because of the line. I would never ever take a tight end in the top fucking 10, let alone top 5. And
no.
you took him at 4 overall. No, I'm sorry. There isn't a tight end on the planet. I don't get it.
What the fuck? Has he got a warm up pants on there with a
Has he got
suit with
he's
the
got
elbow pads? What do you think you are going out there?
he's got like
Game hunting there in northern England or something.
he's
or
got
what?
like he's got his cricket outfit on. No, I don't know what the hell he's wearing. He's got Green Bay colors on though, motherfucker. What the hell are you doing?
What's your whole Green Bay ticket? Yeah.
Look at that. What is it? Why is he making such a long walk? Oh, they got him separated in little pods.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Protection.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. It's a neat little hallway he's coming down. I don't know why like speakers are a gimmick here, but gets to grab his hat on a little platform. It's been all sterilized and anti-Rona'd. See, that's the NFL showing the whole walk. ESPN is showing highlights of his of him playing or something.
Well, they're showing
Oh no,
Kelsey.
they're showing Kelsey
They're comparing him
comparison.
to Kelsey.
Gotcha. They're doing a comparison thing. Well, shoot, I mean that's worse to guys to be compared to, but still 4 overall, man. Jeez.
So now again, does Cincy go after Jamar Chase or Penny Sewell? If they're smart, they take Sewell.
Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. We'll see though. We shall see. What do we get? 8 minutes on the clock or some shit?
5 minutes 45 seconds.
Okay.
There it is. On the
Yeah, I see where it's at. I just didn't know where it started.
I think it starts at 10.
Oh, 10 minutes.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's
because it shows 6 down at the bottom. Yeah, so it's got to be over there on the ABC, which is behind by whatever 30
So if they
seconds.
keep Julio, I mean, Pitts obviously still catches from both Julio and Ridley in the red zone.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this helps your quarterback situation a little bit. But, I mean, it helps a quarterback that's going to be gone. I mean, you're not keeping Ryan more than a year, are you? 2? What's his contract?
I think he's got like 2 left. He restructured it though.
Yeah, I know that's why they went this route, because they got him on the cheap. But I wasn't sure if it was just 1 more year or 2. But I mean, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I guess to me, I want to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
I don't want the sizzle pick on there. I don't want the sexy pick. I want just the
Well, to me, the tight end as a sexy sizzle pick
but
is
no
just.
steak.
It just feels like it's too much risk for the reward.
Yes.
I mean, to me, but that's just because I've been snake bit by everything Detroit's done. I mean, we've gotten killed doing this. I like 10 and 13 or whatever the hell it was.
Well, that war room looks pretty lame.
They're exciting. They're excited.
Great. Yeah, it's great, but your war room
sucks. Yeah. Oh yeah. They put
got a big head Falcon logo on there, and that's about it. That's great.
Yeah. But they're still rocking $1,200 chairs, dude.
Yeah.
And then those tables ain't cheap either, dude. There's probably 10 or 15 grand worth of furniture in there.
I'm not going.
What the hell is that chick wearing? This is the day for outfits. Why is the draft all about like flash? It's almost like the red carpet, right? Where they rock it. That's why we rock it.
At least the NFL player suits are better than the NBA player suits, because again, it's hard to find a suit to get a custom-made suit for 7-footers.
Yeah, it is. And I like it when the big guys, whether it's these big offensive linemen or the NBA guys, when they come with something,
because they're all custom.
Yeah, oh,
they know off the rack.
Yeah, when they come correct with some of that stuff, dude, it's like, ooh, look at this big boy. That shit is sweet. So I like it. So Cincinnati, the Bungles are on the clock. God damn it, the Lions will be on the clock soon, and I hope they trade out. God, that's my second Scrappy Damas prediction that needs to happen tonight, and I'll be 2 for 2.
Supposedly the pick's on there according to Twitter, but no announcement of who the pick is, and Miami's on the clock.
Yeah, they just flipped it over on ESPN there at the bottom, said the pick's in. So they're going to do the same thing here in about 10 seconds on ABC. And they already got it on NFL, of course, but they're at commercial break. Most of these channels here, all of them, actually. So, insanity, I tell you.
Yes.
That's what I like about the draft, though. It's like, you know, you're like, wow. So, we'll see. Now, the Trey Lance one to me is the one because at 3, you know, both those quarterbacks at 2 and 3, you know, they don't perform. This is an ugly draft, right?
Yeah.
If they don't turn out to be, and especially if Mac Jones or your boy from Ohio State, Fields,
If they're still sitting there at 7, then you're going to see everybody want to trade up.
Well, sure, and if they end up being better players in this draft, that'll be this is the potential for what this draft could be or not be is interesting to me. Like, this could be like a reload of a ton of talent, young talent in the league, or it could be like, oh, this potential gone. You know, it wasn't like when you had, you know, so what was that one year where you had all these crazy picks come up? You're looking at it?
I know who the pick is.
Are you building suspense? Is that what we're doing?
Our pick in on there, and it looks like things might be panning out for the Lions because the Bengals pick, Jamar Chase.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay.
So
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, there's a chemistry and repertoire with Chase and JoJo because they played with each other. And again, the year Chase had was basically very comparable to Devonta Smith did last year when he won the Heisman. And what Chase did, and of course, the problem is JoJo had one of those years that were ungodly outstanding, probably the greatest year ever for a college quarterback.
Yeah. And it's one of those things too. Like, I think we saw this coming, right? Like, this is kind of what everybody thought they would do. At least it was an option
now,
to be on the board.
Again, if this is the case on there, what does Miami do?
That is a great question. Excuse me.
Because they can go basically. They need offensive line help. They need more receiver help for Tua. They can. But I would have drafted Sewell.
Right. No, I'm with you. But if it's, I mean, I get the combo platter you're kind of getting there. It's kind of like when you do your fantasy team and you get a receiver quarterback combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you're double hitting there. So I get what they're trying to do here. And it probably will go a long way to make Joe Burrows feel better. But man, you got to keep him vertical, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
that seems like more of a thing.
That's why they signed Riley Reed. But if they got in their second round, they got to go offensive lineman. You could get a good offensive lineman in the second round.
Sure. I'm not. Yeah, like I said, I ain't
got
mad
some
at him.
nice quality. You could get. I would go Alex Leatherwood in the second round. Then if I'm the Bengals.
Like I said, I ain't mad at him. Holy shnikes! He's got the Deion Sanders going with a little bit of I don't know what the dread hair. I'm trying to think of who that would kind of remind me of. Love the glasses though; those are slick. I mean, I can't rock them, but
almost
he's
like
killing
Lamb
it.
did last year with the dreads like he had.
Sure, yeah, that's a nice suit.
With the white suit.
That's a nice suit, man. Now he looks crispy as fuck.
Yeah.
See, I can't do that shit. I can't pull off. Of course, I can't pull off no white suit. But those glasses, man, I love those things. They just my head. I'd look like a fucking goddamn alien. And he's rocking that shit. Look at this walk. Oh, and he knows it. What's up with them shoes?
Custom made.
Oh, get out of here.
And look at the colors too.
Yep.
He knew.
Yeah, he knows what's up. See, I wish. I wish I wasn't an old fuddy-duddy white guy because, man, some of this stuff is slick.
Now, what again is he going to wear number? Because he changed the numbers around. Can he wear? Is he going to wear number 1 with the Bengals?
I don't know if yeah, why not? You already heard Brady whining about that shit.
Yeah, well, you're old fuddy-duddy.
Yeah, old fuddy-duddy white guy.
Patrick Peterson said he's going to be rocking his number from LSU with the Vikings next year, and
it's only an issue to guys like Brady that are older and kind of conditioned to that stuff. But these younger cats, they were played in
I
college.
like the numbers on it. I like basically, you can see a cat playing defensive line wearing the
Right.
number 3.
Well, right, but I think we're kind of in the minority.
College.
I think we're in the minority on that, to be honest, Moose. But it's like I said, his argument is that you look at numbers a lot to distinguish position and where they're supposed to be on the field, and not so much who the player is, and that it's going to be more complicated for quarterbacks, and it's going to lead to some ugly play. But these guys played like this before, and it's not like, dude, you're wearing your colors. I'm not noticing a number per se. I just see those colors there. I'm looking at a helmet for the most part, and maybe some shoulders. I don't know. I'm looking at a color scheme. If you guys are both out there wearing fucking green or something, I'd understand. But I don't know. It just seems like a silly gripe.
Well,
And I don't think these young guys, it'll matter.
We don't know who it is. Lions are on the clock. Trades, baby. Trades.
We are now taking
They're
office.
just waiting until that damn pick's been basically the pick's in and announced there for the Dolphins.
Yeah. We are now open for business. That's what the Lions are doing right now. We are now open for business. We would like to sell you our number 7 pick.
But it's going to cost you.
Yes.
Show me the money.
I'm telling you. The only Tom Cruise movie that didn't make me vomit in my mouth.
Actually, Collateral, because he died.
I didn't see that,
Actually,
but it might be worth watching that moment.
Actually, it's probably his best movie because he didn't play Tom Cruise. I mean, he was the bad guy, the villain.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
Yeah, I just want to see the part where he dies, pretty much, I think.
Well, again, like in Taps, they killed him and Timothy Hutton. If they could have only killed Sean Penn, it would have been the greatest movie in the history of mankind.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, jeez Louise.
Let's see who's the pick. So the pick's in. We're gonna get it. We're gonna break it before everybody else does.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Well, that's what we're here for.
That's right. That's
what. We just got more shit to talk about.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
Yes.
You went all Hulk Hogan on me.
Oh, brother, man. Because the pick's in. The Dolphins, they went sexy.
Oh, shit.
Jalen Waddle.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So guess who's sitting there at number 7?
There's a lot of options at 7 now. But
now you want to say is make phone calls. Because I already know who I'm picking if you don't make me an offer that I like.
Right.
Don't go cheap on me.
All right.
Don't go fucking cheap because he ain't getting it. It's going to cost you.
Yep.
Otherwise, I've got the guy I want.
Yeah, but I think now are people going to be making calls at number 9 to Denver?
Well, if Denver made that trade, if they made supposedly the trade with, they haven't announced it yet, but if they made that trade with Green Bay ain't trading out of it.
Right.
Again, they're going to have to be stuck with Devonta Smith, or they may take Patrick Surtain the second with the 9th pick because they need cornerback help.
All right.
We see what Kenny King did in the damn playoffs. He got fucking burnt, and then when he didn't get burnt, he committed pass interference.
Does Denver pick for Green Bay and make the trade?
They'll probably announce. Well, they may and then announce a trade afterwards.
Yeah.
But Green Bay will tell them this is who you need to pick.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's the same thing too with the Lions. We'll make the trade. We'll make the pick.
Right.
And we'll want to trade later on there. But this is we're only trading it if our guy is available at number 15.
Right. Yeah, because you got to take. Yeah.
Because we're not going to honor. But there's so many guys available on there. But. And again, if Carolina wants a honor, if we draft Sewell, they're going to draft Slater.
Sure. Because you could fall back at still today and make that trade, right? You could, bring a guy in, trade him, and then be like, oh, we traded their.
Marcellus Wiley. Trey Lance's brother had a demo tape in a suit pocket just in case.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, look at this. Who's that? Is that another super fan?
That's probably the Dolphins super fan.
What's with his pants? Is it like he's got his autism?
He's got Zubaz.
He's got his autism Zubaz on?
Yeah.
That's what that looks like. That was
Zubaz, baby. Yeah. Well, again, double breasts are coming back. Why ain't Zubaz coming back?
Yeah, where's his fanny pack? I didn't see his fanny
And his
pack.
Reebok the pumps.
Yeah. I didn't see his fanny pack or his pumps. Shit. Jalen Waddle. Bammer. He looks slick in that outfit, too. What's with the different lapel, though? Check out the lapel. It's like a brown leather lapel almost, is what it looks like. I'm sure it's not leather, but it looks like. Look, see?
Yeah.
And
what
the pocket.
hell?
What is with that? I mean, that's a slick outfit, but
I like the
but that lapel's-
the gray plaid on there, but
Yeah.
I don't know about that black lapel.
yeah, that lapel's messing with me a little bit.
I don't know. But you know, the cats are all wearing the double-breasteds.
Sure.
I can't wear a double-breasted. I'm too fucking big. I had a double-breasted on there. I look like somebody right out of the fucking mafia.
Well, if you're tall and lean, you can do that. You can rock it. But if
you're big like me, you look
Yeah.
like a freaking refrigerator.
yeah, it doesn't work as well. It's kind of like the trench coat scenario, right? Like to wear a long trench with the big shoulders on, you can get away with that if you're more slight and tall.
Oh, picks in for the Lions. No trade.
No trade. Wow.
They didn't
Okay.
get what they wanted.
Oh, I'm surprised. That's a bummer. But they didn't waste no time. So maybe they were just like they didn't even try.
Yeah. They didn't waste any time on this one.
Mm-mm. They knew what they wanted, I
Yeah,
guess.
we know what we want, and you're not giving us the guy we want, so screw it. We're taking him.
All right.
We'll listen to phone calls, but nobody made an offer they wanted. In other words, they wanted multiple picks. We're not going to go cheap, man. We're not going to, we'll give you a switch on there. We'll give you a fourth rounder next year.
Yeah,
You know what? Suck my dick.
Yeah, no, you need to give something to get in the top 10. I mean, that's all there is to it. And so,
The move up from 15 to 7, it's costing you a first, a third or a fourth, and a first next year. It's just the damn Jimmy Johnson, basically spreadsheet draft pick point wise on there says so.
Canada Mike says, if you're big like me, you don't even wear a suit jacket. No, man, you can get some custom stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
you
come
can,
on.
You can still look slick. Big
$30
guys,
man, at pennies.
yeah, big guys can wear slick. You can still look slick. Shoot, I ain't hearing all that.
Shit, I keep losing weight, man. I'm gonna be all decked out in that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, look at you. I seen you button up that coat or unbutton that coat. Yeah, all nice and looking out good. So the Lions
it's
pick
in.
is in.
Yep, and I know who it is.
Oh snap!
And guess what? We didn't go sexy.
We didn't go sexy.
We didn't go sexy.
That's good.
We went steak. We didn't go sizzle.
That's good.
They couldn't get the picks on there, so they got Penny Sewell.
Oh,
Guess
nice.
what? Decker, you better get used to playing right tackle now.
Right.
Or they'll start Sewell at right tackle, and the next year he'll be moving to left. Or
Sure.
they may just on there. That means the offensive line on there is going to be pretty damn good.
It should be. Yeah.
It should be on paper. I mean, you look what the left side is. It was already pretty good with Decker and Johnson and Ragnow, and now you got Sewell at the right tackle.
All right.
Vitae might be getting his ass canned, and they may move Crosby over to guard.
Okay. All right.
And that means you'll have right side on there will be Oregon guys, because Terrell Crosby also went to Oregon.
Sure. Yeah, I like. See, I definitely like the non-sexy pick. I like something that's a little bit more stable and a little bit more guaranteed, a little more safe, I should say.
Yes.
And I feel like this is that. So, but I am disappointed in the fact that I really thought that they could, especially once they got on the clock, that they could really, get some of these quarterbacks. So to me, or get some of these other teams to come up and trade down. So to me, it feels like, all this action going on. People aren't looking to necessarily move up because Lions ain't taking a quarterback.
Carolina ain't going to take quarterback.
If Denver
makes a trade,
they're not taking a quarterback.
Giants or Dallas ain't taking a quarterback. Giants aren't taking a quarterback.
Right. So do you jump
Philly?
Right. So who do you? Yeah. But how far do you jump to come get these last two quarterbacks? So I think that's kind of what happened here. And then who else do you jump up for? Is there another position, another players out there that you jump into the top 10 for? And I think that window just kind of closed on them maybe. And they just said, you know what, we're not even going to sit around here and wait and try to take calls now because we couldn't really get anything going earlier today. So let's just roll with our pick. I'm hoping that's the way they went. But we'll find out. There's a lot of Lions fans there. Wow,
Well,
representing.
it's down in Cleveland, so it's not that far. It's
No,
a 3-hour drive.
Yeah,
so.
I get it, but I'm surprised still. So that's cool, representing. We should have took the show live down there. We'll have to do that next time they're in proximity and we're not in COVID times. Found a way to do the remote camera thing. Uh-oh, the tarp is coming off for the Tigers Sox game. So looks like we're going. William chimes in and says he's cool with the Lions pick as well. I mean, it's just a safe pick, man, and they need it, and they're stoked. They're jumping around, hugging each other.
Penny Sewell is only 20 years old still.
That's amazing.
He's not turning 21 until October. He started in the Pac-12 at age 17.
This is the thing.
He was a man as a 17-year-old.
This is the thing. If he's grown into his body already, you have a position of need for 15 years.
Yes.
And so, like I said, I hate to get all safe pick and no, it's not sexy and all that, but
you know what? There's something to be said about. You know what? This is what happens when you have an adult in the room calling.
I hope so. I hope that's what we're seeing. Yeah. I don't know this guy. I've never seen this guy. It's a Lions super fan,
Yeah.
and I'd never heard of the guy.
What is he wearing? Lederhosen?
It does look like he's wearing lederhosen. I'm not really sure, but it does look like he's wearing lederhosen. The Lions War Room. Which one of these is not like the other? It's a fucking 90-year-old woman in there with these guys. Like she even knows who they picked. Who did we pick? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Sewell's family's fucking
Look at his dad.
pumped.
His dad looks like he'd play offensive line.
Yeah, I know. His dad's a beast, eh?
Look at whoever's in the background. Jesus, that's another monster.
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's a bunch of monsters in that family.
Oh God, really? You get the guy with the cut off fucking overalls?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Who is this guy? And now he's acting all goofy.
Oh, you know, it's your downriver contingency.
Oh, jeez. You went there, didn't you?
I had to.
All of my friends in Wyandotte, I still love you.
We'll let Wyandottes on the river. We'll let that go. But it's I'm talking about the Taylor, Melvindale, Lincoln Park.
Y'all don't like Taylor, Tucky?
No.
That's a very nice neighborhood. Sorry, what am I talking about? I thought we were doing the draft. Doing horrible impressions. I need to stop before I alienate people that already don't really like us. But anyway, so yeah, that's once again safe pick. I like it, and once again, if he stays healthy and all that good stuff. You're talking about a rock solid, position of need for a long time. And if you're talking about, and we were talking about it earlier, if you're talking about drafting a quarterback in the next couple of years,
you got an offensive line already set.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want. You want a young offensive line that you've got on contract already that's here for him when he comes in.
Yes.
And so, it makes Goff as a bridge quarterback more palatable.
Right.
Because hopefully he'll benefit as well, right?
It makes. I mean, this is the pick that makes pretty much the team, especially on the offense wise, better, because it's going to keep Goff protected. It's going to make the run game better. It's basically going to make whoever we get at receiver, or our receivers, they're going to be able to get open a lot easier because that offensive line is going to give him the protection. So they got more than just with that.
Sure. Robert chimes in and says, well, hold on. Robert chimes in and says, nothing wrong with that pick. Amen. For once, a pick that won't be misused and take off on us in 3 or 4 years. And I mean, that's kind of what happens, even when we make some good picks like Sue, you can't keep him around.
No, he didn't want to be here.
You're right. And I mean, he was kind of a malcontent and a pain in the ass, but he was a talented player.
And supposedly they were interviewing Sewell earlier today, and he says, I would love to play for the Lions. He goes, sure. I grew up being a Lions fan, believe it or not. Of course, he was probably young and an 8-year-old watching Barry Sanders play.
Sure, right. Well, that's what I mean. I grew up watching Barry.
He wasn't down there. He didn't even get the watch because he's only 20 years old.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't even know who Barry is.
So
I grew up watching Barry.
And everybody on there. And again, So we'll see. I mean, I like the pick on there because that's what I says is it's not the sexy pick. It's a smart pick.
Yep.
It's people say, oh, it's a boring pick on there. We need to get something on there. And there'll be those bitching about that they need to draft a quarterback, whatever, on that. But again, unless you know you're feeling that positive about the other two guys out there,
Sure.
you want to pass it down the road, man. We've got at least a bridge gap quarterback, and it makes our team better.
Guys, just tuning in. This is our draft special. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are on a Thursday night. We'll be back next week on our normal Wednesday, breaking down the entire draft and how it played out. But we're going to hang out with you for as much of the first round as we can make it through, and keep it rolling. So we definitely hit our goal of making it to the Lions pick. So that's no big deal. Carolina's pick is in. You've got that, don't you, Moose? Or no? Did it not come up on your thing yet? Looks like it's.
They just say it's picked, but they didn't.
They don't have it. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so that's going to drop here in a second. Carolina's pick. Now, where does Carolina go here?
They can go off at. They can go Devonta Smith. They can go with Slater. They can go with defensive help on there, so they can go with Surtain on there. I mean,
Yeah.
I would probably think Slater might be their best.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because they need to get. You got the quarterback. You need also to help McCaffrey stay healthy.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because McCaffrey is that team.
yes.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you could make an argument for MVP for him just from the fact that his value to the team. I mean, when he's not there, they're a shell of themselves, and when he's there, he's just a three-tool player. I mean, you could just use him anywhere and everywhere.
Darren Rovell says, Penny Sewell goes rogue. First pick of the draft to show a league sponsor competitor on the screen. The league has Gatorade as sponsor. Sewell has a bottle of body armor
Oh,
with Pizza
Damn.
Hut on the table.
damn. He's probably already got contracts, man, waiting for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have a sponsor with Papa John. Papa John sucks.
Yeah, I ain't hearing all that. Don't tell that to Shaq, though. He's a big motherfucker. He might be
Well,
mad
because
at
he owns
Shaq.
all them. Him and Manning own
Hayden.
franchises. So.
Mhm. It's a Papa John guy that sucks.
Yeah, but he's got kicked out.
I know. They had to get rid of him. They had
Yeah.
no choice. They'd have been gone. Papa John's would have been like Blockbuster Video, man. This shit would have been fucking dust. Been a memory. Oh, jeez. I like the
Ooh,
I like the
yeah,
new
we were
school
right.
urban feel with the graphics too.
First pick of the Panthers on there. And again, as I said, they went cornerback J.C. Horn out of South Carolina.
Yeah. Okay.
I was right. I said he's either going offensive line or corner.
Yep. So, is this guy wearing a mask? I can't wait till they get the Raiders pick. Who do they pick out of the black hole to have sit in that fucking chair?
Well, it's in Vegas, so it's not even the black hole anymore.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's still going to be them guys.
Oh, they'll pick somebody stupid.
Yeah, it'll be something we never saw before. It's like, no, I want like Guar out here. What's going on? That's what those guys remind me
Felipe Franks out of Arkansas. Slated for a seventh rounder. They take in the first round.
Jeez. But yeah, I'm super stoked with.
Even that's not even a bad pick either for Carolina. As a pick overall, J.C. Horn is definitely could be one of the best corners on there. He was basically one of the few guys that actually kept Devonta Smith in check there in their game.
The game is a one-on-one situation. Can you put him on an island?
Yes.
Then that's a good pick.
And
I
he's
mean,
got great size, great speed
Sure.
on there. He's a 6'1", 205 corner out there. So, yeah, he's got...
is that Joe Horn's kid?
I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we got Asante Samuels this junior and Patrick Surtain the second, so we got those, and both their kids. I mean, both their dads played corner, and they.
No, I just know that like you're starting to see a lot of the players that their kids are coming of age. So you're starting to see some of these
That's
young
a good
guys.
pick on there. I mean,
So I was just wondering. Nice. Yep. Yeah. I mean,
it's not really a reach because he was, and again, he was rated as pretty much like an 8th through a 15th player,
right.
Corner. So it wasn't really a reach there.
To me, I think that's on the high end, his pick there. But yeah, if you need that position, I'm not mad at you, but once again maybe I'm snake bit by the Lions thing. But that picking a corner in the top 10, it's hard to swallow. But when you're looking at a guy that's right around there anyway, then I mean I guess I'm not mad at you, but I don't know if I'm a fan of Carolina that I'm like super stoked about that per se. Now if he comes out and plays lights out from Jump Street, then I'm cool with it.
Right.
But sometimes those defensive backs that like that turn into like divas, like wide receivers almost, and then like I don't know. It's a stupid philosophy, but I would just kind of be careful at picking a corner at that early.
At that early on there, especially and there's actually some really nice corners you can get in that mid to late first round, second round that will be starters in that.
Well, and the contracts when you're outside the top 10 are a lot easier to deal with.
Right. And it's not just the first contract, it's basically if they pan out, then that second contract, oh yeah, I was a top 10, look at me, I'm an all-pro. I'm not a Pro Bowl, I'm an all-pro. There you go, oh crap, I got to pay. But again, I think too, the smart thing in Lions is I'll pay $15 to $18 million a year for a tackle renewing versus a damn wide receiver who wants $20 million. Dude, it's harder to find an all-pro left tackle that's going to play 10 to 15 years versus a receiver that you can get and you're going to use 7 years, and then you're going to say, okay, we need to get rid of him because he's getting long in the tooth and he's lost a step in it. Whereas that's where you see tackles out there. Again, left tackles don't switch teams too often. Centers don't switch teams too often.
Right.
That's what we said is when we saw the rag, I'm like, oh, it's a good pick on there. And then you look on and go, that was probably the best damn pick that Bob Quinn fucking made.
Right. Canada Mike says he's getting Papa John's there at the house. So, like, never had it before. Don't ruin it for him.
It's okay. It's just overpriced.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. All right, we're going to go commercial free today, and we're just going to kind of kick it. But I'm going to go get and refresh my beverage. So talk amongst yourselves. You be all right, Moose, while I'm gone?
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. Here's an interesting on Bertie Bello, the pizza man, tweeted on there. Matt Millen, Bob Quinn, and Brad Holmes, their first pick at General Manager, were all left tackles. And here's a quote from Kyle Shanahan. Said Trey Lance was their guy all along. From the time they made the trade on March 26th, they knew they were going after Lance.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's why they made the trade.
Yeah. That's what I was saying before, Moose. I think he knew already. That's why all that Mac Jones shit was all a smokescreen.
Yeah. We're taking Mac Jones. We're taking Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh my God, they show the picture of the war room after they made the pick official, man. They're all dancing around there in the Lions war room, man.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen it in the.
Brad Holmes is jumping up and down. Martha.
They were all jumping in each other's arms and hugging and shit. I was like, oh.
Well, okay. Martha wasn't there because she's in bed, so it's.
What's her name? Is there? The other 90-year-old lady that.
The 70-year-old.
Yeah, that's great. That's why I said one of these is not like the other. All these football guys in there, and this little old lady holding the desk up.
Holy shit! Kevin Durant's stats for today: 42 points, 10 assists, 16 from 24 from field goal.
Jeez. Think he's ready for the playoffs?
Yeah. I gotta talk on that too.
What was that?
We're waiting for picks on here.
Yeah.
I said this. Well, the Nets are the bad. And one of the guys at work goes, really? You think over the Lakers? I'm like, yeah.
Dude, have you seen the Lakers? They just got handled by DC.
I mean, really?
They got handled by DC.
I said, really? And he goes, well, yeah. He goes, well, LeBron's still like it. And I said, yeah, but 3's better than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, LeBron's on there, but Kevin Durant's younger.
Yeah.
And you got frickin' Kyrie, who's basically offensive-wise, he's
got incredible handles too.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
he'll break ankles like on
right.
And in the way Harden was playing before he got hurt, dude, was the MVP.
To me, this is the whole thing with Brooklyn, and it's you talk about gelling and meshing, and these guys are pros. That's not going to be an issue. I like it because those 3 are all 3 different looks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if one guy goes down and you got to shift and kind of lean on another guy, it's a different look every time. defenses are going to just have problems with that, I
Why,
think.
what the fuck's Denver
Dude,
doing,
is
man?
Denver making a move? They have to be. They're running down to the last 10 seconds here.
Trying to finalize the damn
Pick is
pick's
in. Who's this?
Now, if they take a quarter, that means they're making a trade. Well, or they might keep them. They got to be making that trade. They're making that pick. If they take a receive. They take Devontae Smith. That means the trade's it. The trade will be announced right after.
You think so?
Yes.
With Green Bay?
Yes.
If they take Smith? So, well, there we go. There's the Moose prediction. I can't hate on you for it, Moose. I mean, it's sound logic. We'll see. Like I said, they ran that clock down, and I'm kind of curious of what they're going to do. So, if they go quarterback, then I guess.
Here's a tweet from Detroit. Dan Miller just got off a Zoom with Dan Campbell, and what Dan Campbell said, as soon as the Miami pick was in and they were ready, no hesitation. So was their guy, thrilled with the way the board felt. Added, this was just the number one pick with more to come. See our review on it, especially. But yeah, they we can't get the offer we want. Boom, our pick's in. We know what we're taking.
Yeah.
We're not going to screw this up down there. We're going to be.
That's good.
Patrick Surtain, Alabama, corner.
Okay.
That could still be the trade for Rodgers because Green Bay needs a corner. Would not be surprised if they announce a trade later that they traded the right Patrick Surtain to Green Bay for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, does it? Okay, is that work? I mean,
well, they'll have to give up more than that.
That's what I'm saying.
But that makes sense because Green Bay needs a corner and Denver does, but it's kind of a reach for Denver, really. I mean,
to me, when they're, I mean, I don't know. I know they got Teddy Two Gloves and all that, but to me, it felt, when they you make a move like this, and it feels like they're in the midst of something else. You know what I mean? It feels like unfinished business kind of going on here, or we're not seeing something. There's something that we're not seeing. So
obviously, bow ties are in.
bow ties are a thing. He's got a good looking suit there. I mean, a little different.
A little different.
A little tie. His little snap tie thing set up's a little different. He's actually wearing dress shoes.
No socks.
No socks. I don't know what that's all about.
That's the end thing with the young guys.
Dude, it makes my feet all saucy in there, man.
Sweat.
Yeah, I don't want no sauce.
Then my shoes are gonna stink.
Yeah, I don't want
They
no.
gotta put powder in them.
Ugh. Then you got paste. That's not
Yes.
good. I don't want to be like baking bread and shit in my shoe. That's fucked up. Oh yeah, don't forget your hat, homeboy. Damn.
It's on the sterilizer.
Yeah, it's on the fucking the Ronalizer. The Ronalizer. That sounds like a bad sci-fi channel movie.
Dude, why don't you get in and rock the ascot like Charles Woodson, man?
Oh, that'd be tight.
That's so tight. I see him walk out there with that ascot. I'm like, that's so tight.
Yeah,
man.
dude, just fucking. You should be.
Only he could rock it too.
He needs a cigar and some bourbon when he goes out there like that. Fuck.
Now, Woodson is a wine drinker because he owns a vineyard.
That's right. Yep, you're right. Oh, that's good stuff.
And there's Tad.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun,
But again,
dun.
another bigger corner. 6'2", 208, faster than shit, too.
Right. Well, it's one of those things where, just like I said,
Dallas
good
is like,
player,
we need a corner. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's some teams sweating a little bit, I guess, there. Like I said,
Dallas needed a corner.
It does. Like I said, this to me, he's a good player. It's not a bad pick. It's just, once again, it's in that borderline. You take this guy in the top 10.
You know what that means is,
but it feels like unfinished business here with
Giants
Denver.
are going to either take Slater or they're taking Devontae Smith. They don't need. They got a quarterback. They're not. They're going to ride on there. They don't need a running back. They got Barkley. They need offensive line.
Yeah, for sure, to keep those two guys healthy.
And they need more. They need basically a guy that can break it.
Sure.
If Devontae Smith doesn't go to the Giants, he goes to Philly. Philly has no receivers.
No. Philly's a fucking hot mess.
Oh my God, they are such a hot mess.
Oh gosh,
Mac Jones is like going.
I mean, that unraveled like a bitch.
Great. I'm looking at my phone. No, it's fuck.
Nobody likes me. This could be the depressing reel here. The top
Aaron
left.
Rodgers, you know,
Yeah, he just sits here. He gets picked like 64th overall.
He'll go probably 15. Watch,
I
he'll
know.
go to New England.
Yeah. Oh, he might. He might. Sure. I can't believe what's his name. You know, like both those quarterbacks are still out there, and you're going to end up outside the top 10 probably. So.
Does Philly go quarterback? Do they take Justin Fields?
Well, I mean, it just depends.
Because the head coach said is
depends on how
Hurt is not guaranteed to be the starter.
Well, that's my thing. How sold are you on Justin Hurt? I mean,
well, the coach isn't, but the owner says it's going to be, and the coach and the general manager's like, no.
Okay. What, they all have the same hat? It's just a different name on it?
Yeah. It's basically just it's the same style hat. That's the draft hat, the special.
Oh, okay. Before that, you used to have the team logo, right? It was just a team hat before, wasn't
it? Now they got a special hat just for the draft.
A special draft hat.
Yes.
So you don't forget who drafted
Adam Schefter says Dallas is likely to trade out of the 10th spot. Maybe to trade number 10 to Philly for its first.
Philly's got it. Pick. Philly's got it. Does that went in? Look.
Yep, there it is. So Philly's going to go after Smith or Fields or I would probably say Smith or Fields. I don't think they're going to go Mac Jones.
Poor Mac Jones sitting in the sad room.
Watch, he'll go to New England and become a fucking All-Pro.
Dude, shut up. We already pulled the curtain back on that one, dude. It was never Belichick.
It was all Brady.
It was the TB12 way, not the Patriot way. Let's be real about it.
Or he'll sit there, or again, if he falls like he's falling in. We all know who's going to take Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
At number 24.
Yeah.
And if they don't take him, then he's going to Buffalo.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, for Buffalo, man, that'd be a great get if he slips to them.
He slips to Buffalo.
I mean, Buffalo's. I mean, they got.
That's what they're missing.
Yeah,
they're missing an edge rusher.
Sure.
And they're missing basically a beast of a running back.
All right.
They get.
Ugh, and you can get a running back in the second round. So.
Yeah, they may take the kid out of North Carolina, but if Pittsburgh's looking at Najee Harris.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, Pittsburgh needs offensive line help because they lost everybody.
All right.
The only one left there is DeCastro. Pouncey retired. Alejandro Villanueva, I think he was signed with Baltimore.
So they moved up, but we're waiting to the last second to get the fucking pick in. God damn.
Well, that's why they're Philly.
Well, look at their fucking war room. What the fuck? They steal a bunch of church pews and fucking line them up in there? What the fuck? The hell is that shit? It's a bunch of garbage. Oh, they went to the
Office Depot for their furniture.
The Habitat for Humanity and just got all the tables that were the same. Like, these all look similar. We'll just take these. $5 a piece. We'll take them. God.
So Philly doesn't like the pick. Does Philly fan boo?
Philly fan will start throwing rocks and shit at people.
Batteries.
They'll be throwing their own fucking chairs at them. Are you kidding me? I mean, Carson Wentz wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and they traded up for him too.
Yeah. So I mean, like they don't have, and they went from Super Bowl to Super Bowl to toilet bowl real quick.
Yes.
So they need to get this pick right. That's a fact. And they're running this bitch down, man. We're inside a minute.
Micah Parsons might also go to Giants.
ABC
They're talking about that too.
ABC is way behind. But you got Parsons, you got Mac Jones, and Rich Eisen isn't getting drafted, but that's who you got on our three screens here now. Yeah, I like having the.
Stan Van Gundy just called. He said the Lions are building a fucking wall.
Yeah.
I just hung up.
That was funny. That's what you got to do, man. Yeah, the 10th overall pick. The Cowboys got 12 and a third rounder. So they got a third rounder for moving back 2 spots, and their corner was gone. So
Yeah.
why not? Why not get the extra pick? So I ain't hating on Dallas. It's probably a good move. You get an extra third rounder, and you weren't going to get your guy anyway.
Yeah.
If you're on point with what they were thinking or what they need. So, and then we'll see what Philly does with this. Like I said, that they better hit with this pick. They have not had the greatest history, and with the dump that they've had in the last just 3 years, they got to get it together, man. That organization. It's funny, some of these, how they can, whatever. The Lions never ever win, and some of these other teams don't win very often. And then you got these dumpster fire organizations that seem to be able to turn it around. So I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. But it's all about this right here, what we're doing right now, the draft. If you draft well, if you don't shit the bed on your top picks, and you get lucky and do well in your late picks, and you get these cats signed to contracts, you can
rebuild under.
Yeah.
The key is basically is you gotta get your first rounder has to be a 10-year starter. Your second and third rounder have to be starters right off the bat, and then you just get it. You can get
those wooden shit fucking tables. I just want some wrestler to come in and start putting fools through them.
All right, John Lynch admits that the 49ers contacted the Packers about Aaron Rodgers, and they were quickly rebuffed. And we'll trade him. We'll trade every offer. I mean, you know what? We want everything. We want it all.
Click. Yeah, we already had a guy in mind anyway till the Rodgers thing came up. That was just like a thing that came up today. So
we'll give you a 6-rounder. Guy's like 38 years old.
You
want a 2 first and a third and a second? No, get the fuck out of here.
Smoking crack. All
right, and they did. The Eagles took Devontae Smith.
All right. Our roving road reporter, Canada,
all 166
Canada Mike.
pounds of him, which he'll get snapped in half by one of these 200-pound cornerbacks.
Our roving road reporter, Canada Mike. Hurricanes 3, Red Wings 1, and that's a final.
Oh.
So there you go. That is with your hockey sports update, whatever. Ooh, what's he got on his lapel there? That's an interesting little pin
initials,
there. Little brooch thing going on there.
Look at the size of that damn brooch.
That thing is gigundous. He looks slick though. I ain't mad at him. What's with that little tie in his jacket there? That's a little different.
He got his little pocket square or neckerchief, and he got it.
Yeah,
that's pretty slick.
Yeah, he's rocking it. It works for him. Yeah, I mean, it's different.
See, he's got the belt like he's got a smoking jacket.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's a little different. Looks good. Rocking it. Yeah, these guys could pull off all that shit. I'm a funny, nutty white guy. I can't pull off any of these fun outfits.
You weigh about the same.
I do. We do.
Only thing is, he's about 3 inches taller.
Yes. So we could. I could probably fit in that suit pretty close. Damn, he's lean as shit, though.
He's going to get broken in half. He's got to put some weight up. But dude,
they'll put something on him. The training, the strength training.
The one thing is, too, is with it, again, you look at and again, looks like the last 2 years, Bama receivers. I mean, just these cats are all coming out, and they're just like studs.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you would look at him and Waddle. They run such great routes.
Yeah.
They got great hands. They run great routes, and they can separate. I mean, basically,
that's the key. If you can get any kind of separation in the league, dude, you're totally valuable. I mean, unless you're going to jump up and snag it from folks, which he's got a vertical. There's no doubt about it. If you can get
put on 20 pounds.
Oh yeah, at least. I mean, ideally at when you're 6 foot and above, you want to be at 180, 190 if you can get up in there. Because when you're lean muscle, that gives you some strength, and you're gonna need it. He's gonna need it if he's gonna go up and high point balls at all. He's gonna need it.
Giants are gonna take Micah Parsons. Watch.
The Giants.
Yeah.
Well, the Bears moved up to 11.
Oh, they made a trade.
Yeah, they made the trade, so that's not gonna happen.
We're gonna take Devontae Smith. Yeah, here, just trade up at. Oh crap, he's already gone. Fuck, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, right. Well, that's what happens sometimes, right? I mean, you just got to make something happen on the fly.
You know the Lions are going to be terrible? Bears might be the worst team in our division. Remember, you got the Red Ryder BB gun.
We'll see.
And they have no receivers either.
they've always managed with shit quarterbacks though, so it's hard to say. I tend to agree with you, Moose, especially on paper. But why are we watching basketball highlights? He's a dual sport guy.
Yeah.
That's nice. He did look good playing basketball, though. Well, I mean, he's super
What was his
athletic.
numbers last year? 117 receptions, almost 1,900 yards receiving, and 23 touchdowns. That's sick.
Yeah. Yep. He's played at a big boy program, so I mean, granted, you know, his size is a little bit of a thing, but it's not. Like I said, he'll go in there and he'll hit the weight training and he'll get in there and put a few pounds on and he'll be fine. The
Do the
key,
Bears go after a quarter?
I don't know.
I mean, Andy
They're
Dalton's
taking Mac
not-
Jones. No, they didn't announce that, Moose. Don't freak out. I just say they could take Mac Jones.
They need a quarterback because
Yeah.
Andy Dalton's
Or-
not the long-term answer.
Unless they're going to take Fields or whatever.
Mac Jones.
I mean, I could see him taking a QB here. Why would they move up? I mean, unless they want the
Fields?
lonely boy by himself or Fields.
Bears traded and sent a future number 1 to move up and trade with the Giants.
Wow.
Well, you went from like 20 to 11, so yeah.
Gotcha. Mitch Trubisky in 17. Gosh, that was a horrible pick.
Yeah, because they traded up for him and they passed on Watson and Mahomes. Now, the hindsight, yeah, maybe it was a good thing not taking Watson because we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
on there.
right.
But the whole, I mean, again, only Kansas City's like, now we're going to take Mahomes. Mahomes? What?
Yeah, right.
Because that's why Andy Reid's like the smartest man in the room.
Well, he was on that one. He was on that one. But I think he saw.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
They
okay.
take a quarter, and it's not Mac Jones.
Okay.
Justin Fields.
They took Justin Fields. Yeah, see, I felt like it was a quarterback here. You know, you moved up. It had to be a quarterback. So it's just whoever you felt better about, Mac Jones or Fields. I don't know. We'll see. But they needed a quarterback, so it makes sense. If I'm a Bears fan, I'm probably happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, if you think Fields can get it done. I have a little bit of a question on what Fields can do from the pocket, but in an NFL setting. But
Yes.
he is definitely a good talent. And
Does anybody really think that? Here's Romy. Does anyone really think the Bears will select the right quarterback? No, because
no.
they're the Bears.
Yeah, that's kind of my point with that.
They've never chosen the right quarterback.
No, and this probably won't be any different. I'm not
They
trying to
chose
be
a
mean about
quarterback
it.
that had ungodly numbers in college with Jim McMahon, and they basically were still a running team with defense.
Oh yeah, it was everybody else. I mean, McMahon was a part of it. Don't get me wrong, and his swagger and all the things that went along with that.
he was perfect for that.
Yeah,
but his
but-
numbers in college were sick.
Right.
But again, came out of the BYU system. I mean, it was like they were running and gunning then. He was the only non-Mormon at that damn college. Here he was as a Catholic, and he's like, "Yeah, I had to have my wife go buy beer for me and bring it home, bring it to the apartment because they wouldn't let me buy."
That's funny. That is funny.
So yeah, they make a trade. Both their their coach and general manager basically are on the hot seat there, and they take a quarter. They're banking everything on this trade.
Yep, sounds like it.
Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy have just. Oh, they say may have just. Here, Pro Football Talk says may have just secured another 2 years minimum. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
So what do we got for the next few picks here? Dallas,
Dallas,
Chargers,
Chargers,
Minnesota, New England. All right.
New England might be the only one taking a quarter. Well, I don't know what.
I think we'll sit probably till. Well, we got Vegas right after them, so we'll see. We'll see where we're at when we get to the New England's pick because we're at about 9:45 Eastern time here, and we'll be getting close to our 2-hour normal broadcast. So we got the Lions pick in, so we'll see how it plays out once we get towards the New England pick here. I think that's the next one that's got a little bit of curiosity to it, especially the way things are falling. So keep hanging out with us a little, watch it with us. Draft special, guys. If you're just coming in tuning in for the first time, Thursday, we're normally on Wednesdays. We'll be back next week at our normal day and time, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays here on Studio 57 Radio, and we will break down the entire draft then as well. So the Bears pick is official here. But yeah, we'll see if they pick the right guy or not. But
Matt Maury just said the Lions to pick of Penny might be the best offensive line pick the Lions have made since Jeff Harding's in '96. Yeah. Harding's it was okay here, but then when he went to Pittsburgh, he became a Pro Bowler there, an All-Pro.
That's what happens. They moved
him to the center.
Well, and that's what happens in Pittsburgh, right? They can identify talent, and they can work there. The consistency of greatness in Pittsburgh is undoubted. There's just it's, and they have a French bulldog. I think I just seen jump on the couch. Oh, they got a bunch of ology tables in there. Those things are fucking expensive. They look like crap though, guys. You got shit everywhere. We got a bunch of ology tables.
Jesus, look at this damn war room.
That's what I'm saying. Those are ology tables.
Yeah.
I think. Oh no, those are the flip down ones. I think they might be different, but still, we sell those and the chairs at my day job. That's what I do.
How much are those tables?
No, they're expensive. They're expensive. Yep, out of my range, probably about $800 a shot for the folding ones, if that's what they are. If they're the ology tables, they're more because they go up and down. At least they didn't go to the fucking, the Goodwill to get their damn tables. But you can see the chaos of all the cords and craziness. And it's like, from a guy who has 2 studios, it drives me flipping nuts. Even my setup here drives me nuts.
Michael Rosenberg, I still can't believe the Rams put a Malibu beach house on the expense account so they could watch this.
I can. No. Oh, wait. Did I say that out loud? Oh, that's awesome. So,
yeah, Bear fans are like, oh, we got our quarterback, yay!
So here's Dallas. They moved in at 12, right? So they're next on the board. What are we looking for Dallas now?
They need
another cornerback.
They need linebacker because their defense is terrible.
Well, their offensive line issues too,
yeah,
right?
They may take Slater.
Right.
If they don't take Slater, no, you don't take Slater. Chargers.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not sure.
One thing we know Dallas doesn't need is a wide receiver because they're just loaded.
Yeah, no, that's not an issue. They got to get an offensive line. I mean, Zeke hasn't been as productive as normal, and you already destroyed Dak once.
Yeah,
because he had to scramble. So I mean,
they need help on defense, and they need an offensive line.
So yeah, I ain't mad at you taking the best available in either of those kind of positions of need, but I don't know, man. If you're gonna put the franchise tag on Dak and ultimately sign him for big money, you fucking protect that guy. Like that's the move to me. But we'll see what they do. So Justin Fields, living life, going not that far, not a far hike from Ohio to Chicago.
Yeah, but he's at home in his home in Georgia.
Oh, he's in Georgia? Oh, okay. So
remember, he's a Georgia quarterback.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
so
that's right.
So people say, well, Ohio State quarterbacks are terrible. Well, he's really an Ohio. He was really.
Yeah, but he couldn't play. That's why he transferred, because he wasn't going to hit he's never
because they were going to start Jake Fromm and start in front of him. That's how stupid Georgia was.
All right. Yeah, well, we'll see how that plays out. Picks in for Dallas. Do you got anything?
Nothing updated yet. I'm looking. I'm going to just update it here and see what they got.
Our studio cat is getting brave and leaving the studio. She doesn't usually do that very often.
Picks in, they're thinking it's going to be Micah Parsons.
Okay.
Pro Football Talk is focuses got everybody there, and they got highlighted there Micah Parsons. So, which makes sense. They need fucking defensive help.
Yeah.
They also need Slater. So I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, either of those picks, like I said, you could go, but to me, I still feel like you put so much investment in those two offensive positions.
Police
You gotta.
report. QB1, Andy Dalton. They told me I was a starter. Awkward.
Yeah, no shit. Because there's no way he doesn't beat out Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton, they paid him for a clipboard. Who else? Who is their backup until now?
I don't even know who the second back is.
So why doesn't that sound like that's what they did? They just brought in Andy Dalton as a backup veteran, kind of help presence, kind of for whoever they were going to draft. Maybe this isn't far from what they planned. They just didn't know when and where they were going to move to based on how the draft fell. I mean, maybe that's giving Chicago too much credit, but I mean, maybe that's what they were thinking. I mean, if I'm a fan, I'm hoping that. What in the fuck? Okay, now this is a Dallas super fan. That is one hell of a jacket. I'm going to say that. And if I could grow dreads that fucking long, I'd be fucking rocking them like that
Jesus,
too.
What do you do? Freaking steal someone's curtains and make it into a jacket?
That jacket is something special, man. It looks like my grandma's curtains. It's fucking rocking it. Rocking the shit out of it. See, I'm an old fuddy-duddy white guy. I can't wear that shit.
Yeah, well, here's the kicker, too. Look at the freaking colors on that jacket.
I know, dude.
That ain't Dallas colors. You know, that's the Washington football team colors.
Yeah, that's true. That's the problem.
Could you wear fucking blue and white? You know, dude.
Yeah, hello.
Why are you wearing, Washington colors? Jerry said, you want to get that man the fuck off the stage.
Yeah.
Get him. What, he's got season tickets? No, cancel the season tickets right fucking now.
Oh, is that a lady? I can't tell. I don't want to sound mean, but the mask came off and that might be a lady under there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a lady. Either that or that's the cleanest shave I've ever seen.
What do you do? Go get the straight razor before the
I mean, because that would be a clean ass shave.
Micah Parsons.
Yep. Now that like I said, I ain't mad at them at that spot.
They need
it.
Help.
They need it. I just once again I don't know. I'd be a little bit more leaning towards offensive line, but no, that's good. Not a bad pick. Now that dude is fucking dude. That dude is slick as fuck.
I like that.
That's
a dope ass.
Dude, that is the suit of the night for me.
Well,
like I could rock that
with
motherfucker.
The black turtleneck that is dope.
I could rock that motherfucker.
I dig that, man.
Yeah, that looks good, man. He looks like a fucking he looks like a player to me. Look at this motherfucker.
He's
hell yeah.
Business,
yeah, he is. He's all business. His suit in his look and his face, he's rocking the shit. Look at this motherfucker. His swag. You got a little swag going there. Yeah. Going to Denver. Going to the Big D. That's a happy man right there. Now he looks good. And live it up, homeboy. Get some hand sanitizer after that, but live it up. No, I'm just kidding. Just fucking around. The first guy to get excited to hug that some bitch.
Yep, that's a good.
Yeah,
I like
actually
not a bad pick. That's actually.
Nah.
Jerry says, "I want to pick this on there." Jerry, just here. Here's another drink. Just shut
he's
up.
Getting emotional there. I think Parsons getting a little emotional there. A little bit. Just saying.
If he wore the blue, could have been giant blue. Could have been Dallas blue, baby. It's blue.
It's blue. He's good. No, that was a slick out. That was for me. That was a suit of the night.
Right now, this could be the conceivable starting quarterbacks for the NFC North. Justin Fields, Kirk Cousins, Bryce Love, or to bring it on there, and Goff.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh, shit.
Now, if Love's basically, they make the trade. Aaron basically says, no, I'm done. What does Green Bay do, man? They're stuck with Love.
They are. They're going to be. Well, that's why I said there's going to be open market, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I don't think Aaron's retiring.
No.
So unless he retires and goes and does the Jeopardy gig, they're going to get something for him from somewhere,
Yeah.
and then that's going to open up another quarterback situation. Like, I go to Denver and or whatever or whoever, and I make a trade and I get somebody in return with a pick and future pick, whatever, and then I maybe I bundle that up and find somebody, and maybe Denver takes him later on, and then you get Teddy Two Gloves in the trade.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said before, he may never fucking suit up.
No.
So I mean,
so Chargers basically next 2 picks might be tackle. Chargers to Vikings. Vikings need a tackle. Chargers are going to take Slater, I bet.
yeah, nothing sexy but smart picks.
No, they need to keep.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I mean, they don't need a receiver help. They're loaded.
No. Now the key is to keep Herbert from getting crushed. If you're the Chargers,
Maybe a second rounder they use it and get another running back wise out there, but they need to.
anything to kind of help that situation. Sure, defense, it's good. I don't know. There's options there. Pick is in. No, they're just on the clock.
Well, supposedly Green Bay wanted Bosa too out of that trade.
Oh wow,
And
interesting.
Frisco's like, no,
No.
fuck that.
I wouldn't
No,
either.
no.
I mean,
We got
now-
a kid.
now
we got
when-
a kid. It's like what 23, and we're gonna trade him. No, or 38 or no.
well, no, and like I said, I still feel like Shanahan had somebody in mind, and like unless you wow me with somebody that's
Right.
that it's just not. I'm not budging from my stance here, and I commend him for that because you ride or die by your quarterback if you're a head coach. So, hopefully he made the right choice. We shall find out.
And they got talented receiver. They just basically they're
Dude,
not
even
high
his
name.
hat matches. Look at that. Even his hat looks dope in that outfit. I don't even know what he's saying, but I'm sold.
I'm getting.
You know what I'm
dude's a
saying?
Beast.
Yeah,
The dude's
he
an
is.
absolute beast. Yeah,
Yeah.
he had some. He had the issues with the hazing incident, but dude, the dude's a beast.
Yeah. Well, he's not. Yeah, as I say, he's not gonna be a rook hazing anybody. So he's gonna be on the other end of that, if anything.
Yeah. Mac Jones like, why did he come here?
Yeah, Mac Jones. Once again, it's the lonely cam for me, right? He just said, "I'm here all by myself. Nobody loves me," and I feel bad for him.
Not really.
No, I don't. I don't give a shit. It'll be funny though if he falls out of the first round or gets towards the end of the first round. You'd be like, "What just happened here?" Although, once again, you got 2 more picks, and he could end up in New England.
Watch. Vikings will take him because they don't like Kirk Cousins.
They might. That'd be funny. But he could end up in New England. Picks in. Got any updates on that the Twitter sphere?
Just
Shefty or anybody on top of that? Because
Boyd called the trainers out. Looks like he's hurt.
what? Who?
For the,
Where?
for the Tigers, Matt Boyd.
Oh no!
So Fulmer's coming in.
Yuck.
bullpen. Actually, Fulmer's looked pretty good this year too. But
Yeah, you don't want.
we
You don't need those injuries. Jesus, we were just talking about we're looking for little bright spots on this team. That's not good. That's not good at all. Jeez, we got a nice little crowd tonight. I like it.
we said, man, this is our fun. This is our
Yeah.
fun show.
Yes, it is. It is the one.
Still waiting, Matt Jones.
Mac Jones. Yes, still here, still waiting.
Okay.
Like I said, he's gonna end up in New England probably.
Or the Raiders.
Why though? I
Because
wouldn't Mac Jones over Carr right now.
yeah, but Gruden doesn't like freaking Carr for some reason.
But if you believe that, then he likes what's his fuck. Bortles or who the fuck they bring in?
Mariota, but
Mariota, thank you.
Mariota's a free agent. He's sitting out there.
Right.
No one signed him because
He sucks.
he's terrible, and he basically is like the Raiders like, no, we're not paying you $10 million again.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Maybe. I don't think he gets to Vegas, though. I think New England picks him up before he gets that far.
Yes.
But if New England doesn't take him, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see that in Vegas. He's not going to go to Arizona, and I don't. If he gets past New England and Vegas, Miami's not taking him. Washington might, but the G-men aren't. I mean,
Washington might because they don't have. Washington needs receiver help, and they need a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. They do. So, but man, talk about being. How frustrating is that got to be, man? God, sit there and not get picked, and be waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, I guess you just like put it all in faith and just hope everything, know everything's gonna pan out because it will.
Here's a quote on there, some dimwit on there. It's like he goes, "What was that quote?" Picks him for the Chargers, but I don't see what the pick is. It's got to be Slater.
The Leafs won. Update from Canada Mike. Sports
Slater.
Update. Slater.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. So that puts Minnesota on the clock, which for us is a thing just because of the division. What's Minnesota gonna do to try to combat?
Here's some clown on there. Basically says, I sincerely hope that Justin Fields shoves it directly up the collective bunghole of every analyst who threw his shade at him for no legitimate reason. He's a good guy, but he went to frickin' the Bears.
This is my whole thing. Who the fuck was throwing shade?
Nobody was throwing shade at him.
I don't
Dude,
understand.
I like the guy. It just, again, of all teams out there, the Bears are probably the worst team for him to go to.
Right? Yeah, I was
Because Matt Nagy has done nothing. He's supposed to be this offensive coach. He's like basically a non-psychotic Adam Gase.
Well, I mean, I made a thing about, I question his ability in the pocket at the NFL level and how he's going to handle that. But, I mean, I question that with probably most, if not every quarterback outside the top one or two in the draft. And even then sometimes. So, I don't know if there's shade. I think people have been pretty accurate with their assessment with him at this point. But, yes, he could prove everybody that he's better. But, I mean, he was still a fucking top 10 fucking pick, wasn't he?
Right.
What? So what?
Number 11.
11. So I mean, just outside the top. What's the big fucking deal?
Do we need to question if teammates show up to Mac Jones' birthday party?
Nobody's at the Mac Jones birthday party. There's nobody there. It's the same footage that we just saw. That was actually from his last birthday party. He's not actually sitting in the room. That's just footage from his last birthday. So that's an all right suit. I don't know about the white collar.
I don't know, but for a big guy on there, that's a pretty nice suit.
Yeah, it's not bad. I still think.
I don't know about the white collar, but I'm digging the window pane plaid.
Sure, yeah, not bad. I still think Homeboys is the best. Parsons.
Yes, Micah.
Yeah, slick, man. Slick look.
That's why I said, kid, I'm gonna get lean enough down there where I can rock out a black turtleneck too, man.
That is a good look if you got the right suit, man. It does look good. It's got that little bit of sophistication to it, even though there's no tie, so I like it. And, yeah, there we go.
I don't know about that white collar. I just
yeah, that thing still messes me up a little bit. That's why I said I don't know about that there white collar.
But again, I like the pick on there because Slater's a beast too.
Yes.
Dude's played 4 offensive line positions. I think the only position he didn't play in college was center.
Jeez. Yeah. Well, no, and that's good when you're talking about that side of the ball being interchangeable and being able to move around, and that can be invaluable.
Oh,
really,
did you
for
see
a team.
Antonio Brown re-signed with the Buccaneers?
Dude, they re-signed all
Everybody.
22 players. The first time in like 60 fucking years that's ever happened. How do you sign? How does a Super Bowl team sign every single fucking all 22 starters? That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Now, I don't know if that's enough to win it again, but I mean, they're always going to be a contender. I mean, there you go. Oh, they went and got okay, so I have more respect for the Chargers war room. They got the powder blue wall, and they're rocking the surfboard, and they put
Powder blue tables.
yeah, they put the covers on the tables, make them look good. Their war room looked more palatable.
There's Pat Fitzgerald there.
Yeah.
Boy. Now that's a sick ass suit. I'm digging that light gray with that purple paisley tie.
Okay, so the light gray suit is so underrated.
Yes, because you can wear it. It's a great suit. You can wear it year round, especially in the summertime.
Yes.
You want that light gray.
And it's all occasions for the most part.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I like it.
Yes. I had a light gray suit down there when my son got married. Of course, I lost so much weight it fits like shit now. And then it's like I didn't pay that much for the suit, but I had it. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to lose more weight and just buy a new suit. I'm not going to pay the money to get it tailored because it's still not going to be perfect.
Right.
So, especially when I'm dropping, freaking 10 inches on my pants.
Yeah, man. If you keep dropping the LBs, man, that's what's gonna. Yeah.
Pistons lost to the Mavericks, 115 to 105.
Yay.
Competitive.
Mac Jones still by himself, playing Angry Birds, frustrated on Twitter, seeing all. Nobody likes him anymore. He's watching our show. He's mad. See, he's making faces at me for talking shit.
Alert.
Uh-oh, trade alert. Trade alert. Trade alert. The Jets are in. The Jets moved up. Shut up.
Jets moved up?
The Jets moved up? Is it for the Mackey Mac?
No, because they got their quarter. They got Zach Wilson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What did they move up for then?
Lyman? They could take the kid out of USC?
Well, where were they picking? They moved up from the second round then.
No, they had Seattle's pick, number 25.
Wow, okay. So they moved up 11 fucking picks? What'd they have to do that? I mean, I know it's not as much to get it as it would be to get in the top 10, but wow. So you got pick 2 and pick 14 in this draft.
Jets need so much damn help too. So who do they? They take the kid out of USC, put him at right guard because you got Becton at the left tackle. Get the right tackle.
Maybe.
They need help on defense. Oh my god, they need so much.
Yeah, they do need a lot of help. That's why I'm surprised they moved up. Because you give
with the kid, what's his name out of whatchamacallit out of Vatek, the offensive tackle too. So yeah, they could make a move.
Sox are up 1-0 over the Tigers. Our sports update from Canada, Mike. If you guys are curious. Oh man, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us today. It's been fun so far. We're going into overtime here. And we're just going to kind of see what happens with these next couple of picks before we skip out for the evening. But continue to enjoy the draft because next week, 8 p.m. on Wednesday, we're going to come back here and break down everything that happened that we didn't catch today. So, yeah, there you go.
Picks in. Let's see if they got.
Let's see what they got.
Updating
anything?
Sphere.
Yeah, see if you got anything out there. Cigar's been great, Moose. I mean, I've been burning this thing the whole damn show. This is awesome. It's nice. It's smooth. It's mild. Pretty good. I've never had one of these before. Usually have like 2 or 3 that I tend to buy.
David Aldridge just posted a GIF. Belichick Cam after Jets move up to 21. There's that Tony Soprano's cigar. Yes!
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because New England's gonna. Yeah, it's got to be the Mac Jones pick for New England. I still. Who do they have? Who are they gonna? Yeah, they can't just trot nobody out there. So, I just think that's where they're going.
Unless the Jets are trading up, they got to take on a tackle.
Yeah.
If they trade up for Rashad Bateman, which is a great bet on there, they could have got him. They didn't have to trade up, but they're the Jets. So.
Yep. If you guys are into the pro wrestling thing, dude, go spend your money on the high spots.
Jets pick is in. They draft Elijah Vera Tucker, tackle, but he's probably going to slate it for playing left guard for the Jets.
Go ahead and check out highspots.com. It's the best money you will spend in the world of independent wrestling. There's tons of different promotions there. And make sure you check out IWE, Imperial Wrestling Entertainment, and get in on that. So High Spots is where it's at, highspots.com. Also, if you guys need a custom championship belts or any kind of leather work made, I got you covered. JWBelts.com or JWBelts on Facebook page, and we'll get you rolling. We got a bunch of new product in and new belt levels out there, so check us out when you get a chance. And like I said, next Wednesday we'll be back at our normal time, 8 o'clock, breaking down this draft a little bit more. And yeah, so with this pick coming in, are Jets fans going to be excited? Or is this just kind of like, okay, we shall find out?
Actually, it's a good pick on there for moving up to get Vera Tucker.
I mean, because you're to me, we talked about it just in the lead in to this pick.
Keep the quarterback upright.
Well, right, but we talked about it in the lead into this pick. They have so many holes. You better make a good ass pick here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because you're losing draft assets to move up when you have a shit ton of holes. You should be moving backwards and trying to get more players.
Right.
And so to me, you've got to hit with this. And I'm very curious. I'm just curious.
Well, they had like ridiculous number of picks in this draft too, because they made the trade with
sure.
Seattle and then.
All right. So we'll see. But, yeah, New England, the pick's got to be Mac Jones. Who else is it?
Yeah. No, it's Mac Jones.
It's got to be. So we'll see if that pans out. And then Arizona, what's their major need there? I mean, obviously they're not going to go to quarterback. Are they going to look on the offensive side of the ball to help?
Maybe another receiver because Larry Fitzgerald retired.
Right.
Of course, he didn't turn in his retirement papers in yet, but he announced it. But no, I mean it's.
Yeah, they're showing Mac Jones on the phone already, so that's
quite as fast. You know, he's only 5'10", 40, and it's not as fast as Becton. But Becton's like a freak there at 6'8", 350 pounds, runs a sub 540 last year at the combine.
Jets fans don't seem too mad about it. But once again, you pick a quarterback, you get a
because
guy.
It's in Cleveland, and that's all the Jet fans that showed up. It was in New York.
All three of them.
Man, they would all be boo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Roll Tide. They got Mac Jones still sitting there, and he looks like the exact same suit that Forrest Gump is wearing.
Jesus. I wonder how
Give
long.
Him a box of chocolates.
I wonder how long it's going to take for people to Photoshop his ass on that bench next to Forrest from that shot of him sitting in the fucking chair, staring at his phone, all sad looking, making faces at me because I was making fun of him. Oh, that's silly. What do we got here?
Why they got the Jets on there still with the?
I don't know.
The fuck's ESPN?
Wait a minute. Oh, the Patriots pick is in. You need to start Google searching. No, we already know it's Mac Jones.
Yes.
There's two New England fans there. Look at them. Both of them.
They said it's basically ESPN screwed up there. They showed Mac Jones on the phone. Looks like he was probably on the phone with New England.
Yeah, that's what I just said just a second ago. I said Mac Jones was on the phone. So, yeah. Not a surprise for us. They need it.
Yep, it's in. We're right.
I'd expect him to play from day one.
Mac Jones picks in. Cam, you might as well figure out what you're going to do in your post-NFL career.
Yeah, do a podcast or some shit. Yep, that is a wrap. So we'll hang out and see what Vegas is got, and then we'll get up out of here. Because I got to get up in the morning. So we got 2 more picks. I'm kind of curious of the next 2 picks. Oh, man.
Somebody chimed in there. This isn't the NBA. Sign and trades don't happen. And Mark Schlereth goes, Eli Manning, Philip Rivers.
Yeah, right. You guys all forget about that shit?
Remember?
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all can cap on us for that shit, but it has happened. And I don't necessarily
And I think the Giants screwed that one up because they probably would have been better off if they took Philip Rivers instead of fucking Eli. Yeah, Eli won 2 Super Bowls, but...
With that team, what do you think
Rivers would have won better. Yeah, Rivers would have had multiple Super Bowls too.
Yeah.
With that defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's just my take on it. But could be wrong. Could be wrong.
No, I'm not. We're not wrong.
No, no, never.
We're wrong sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, for sure. I was being silly.
I always thought that was a dumb trade by the Giants. I'm like,
yeah, I never
I don't want
understood
to
it
play
either.
here. Not great. Too bad.
Yeah, I never understood
First of
that
all,
either.
what's wrong with playing in San Diego? It's
Yeah.
fucking San Diego.
I know. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand any
Wait,
of that.
getting big
Well,
market?
I know. Well, what we know now of the facilities and stuff like that, maybe he was like, "I'm not fucking going there." They don't even take care of the facilities in that fucking place.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that might have been part of what turned him off.
But they had better fucking offensive on a Charger team than the freaking Giants had. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, you had freaking LT along with Damian Tomlinson as your running back.
Yeah, but if your agent says, "Hey, there's more money potential, more earning potential in New York," you're going to New York. In Canadian football news, the CFL is planning on playing a season this year, and zero news on the CFL XFL talks. So another sports update from our buddy Canada Mike as Mac Jones makes the perp walk. I mean, makes the walk to the podium. He's got a weird gait, but yeah, I like his suit. It's a little
Conservative?
yeah, but it's not bad.
No.
He played it safe. Like the shoes.
I never understood the brown shoes with the blue suits.
Yeah, I'd say the shoes throw me off a
That's
little
the
bit.
end thing. I mean,
Yeah, no, it is. It is. So he's like, finally, someone fucking picked me. I was dying over here.
Mac Jones showing some deceptive speed on his way to the draft stage.
Yes, he was. He was like doing the Rich Eisen 40. But walking. He was mall walking his way out. Anyway. So we'll see here as things move merrily forward. Couple more picks. Arizona and Vegas. A little bit of curiosity there. Oh, do. Yeah. Yep. I think it's the only pick they could make.
There's a Twitter poll on there. What do you think of the Lions taking Sewell at number 7? Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely hate it. It's okay. 5.3% of the people hate it.
No, that's good. People are paying attention.
Yeah.
I mean,
But 90% people love it.
Yeah.
6.7 say it's okay. Now it's down to 3.3% hate it.
yeah, I mean, if you hate that move, then I don't know what to
I don't
say.
understand that one.
I mean, I can understand if you're like, it's okay, but even then, I'm like, hey, you should pretty much like it.
I-
Now, absolutely love it is kind of a stretch, I think, for people, and maybe that's why you're seeing some of that. I like it, it's okay. But no, it's a good pick. I mean, anybody that doesn't see it is crazy. Zona's pick is in. So we should see that here pretty soon.
They need cornerback help because Patrick Peterson's gone.
Yeah.
They need another receiver.
Yeah, I think they might go. I think they might go wide out here, but we'll see.
They needed probably another edge rusher because they lost. Reddick went to Carolina.
Oh, really? Okay.
I thought it was.
Was
yeah.
it Carolina?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure. I have to admit, sometimes I miss that shit.
I want to say Carolina on there. So let me.
Do a quick confirmation on that one.
Yeah.
Oh man. So they used their top pick in the last 3 drafts on defense. So we'll see what happens here with Arizona.
Of course, I don't understand when they made that trade for making the signing for J.J. Watt when you had Reddick. I mean, it's like 26-year-old
Version of
edge
the same
rusher
guy. Yeah.
with basically had a breakout season last year, and you
Yeah.
basically take a broken down guy and.
Mac Jones at age 7 drawing himself playing football as a grown-up. Look at that. Dreams do come true. Move on to the next pick, motherfuckers. Oh, no, sorry. Did I say that out
No,
loud?
he wasn't Arizona signed Reddick. Who was it? Maybe it was Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But either way, he's not there, so
Well,
they got to fill that hole. Meh, maybe. Do. Let's see here. I really fucking I can't get over how cool it is to be able to see.
no, it was
from all these different angles.
Carolina. You got Reddick. So you got Reddick and Brian Burns there as your pass rushers.
Okay.
That's a pretty nice pick. I mean, I like that.
Well, that'll help Carolina too, because
Yes.
I mean, short fields, multiple opportunities, given to your quarterback. That's a good situation to have. Okay. And the Cardinals pick. What's he got his COVID sticker on? What the fuck is that? I never noticed that until just now for some reason. Zaven Collins.
All right, linebacker, not a bad pick. I mean, he's a basic linebacker.
Okay.
He's kind of a throwback linebacker. He's a bigger guy, but he can cover.
Yeah, they say he's pretty. The
I
breakdown
like
here.
it. It's a good pick.
Okay. He looks like a giant, man. Holy cow, in that picture.
6'4", 260.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
He could play edge rusher. He could play linebacker. I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
it's a good pick. I
Yeah,
like
that's a
it.
good pick for him, yep. So you got Raiders, Dolphins, the Washington football team, and the G-Men.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Solid. Nothing said. Well, here's the Raiders. And again, if anybody's going to make a bad move on there, it's the Raiders.
That's why I figured we'd hang out for this pick, and then we'll get up out of here. And we'll come back, guys. Like I said, next week, we'll be back at 8. We'll do our normal show, but it will be draft heavy. We will update, obviously, anything going on, but we'll dig into this draft because the next couple of days are going to be just that's where the real meat is, right? This is the fun stuff,
Yes.
but the real meat is on
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah, yep. So next week we'll have our little notes, and we'll come in, and Moose, he will be breaking down and grading these things, and
I'll be
we'll get
breaking
into
down
it.
and grading that. I will be posting stuff on the through Facebook page, and again, I'm on Twitter too. Is John at John Studio 57.
Yep.
So
yep.
we'll
So,
down there. So
another.
I'll
place
be
to
breaking it down on there tomorrow night because again, I'm a geek.
Yeah, no, it's
Already
cool.
told the better half on there. Too bad. I'm watching football.
Yeah,
Watching the draft.
I'm getting into the draft. Yeah, she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm not a big TV cat, so I watch mainly sports and stuff. And so she's like, "You're getting dressed up to watch the fucking draft?" I'm like, "Well, it's our draft special, so I want to be all crispy and have a cigar and a beverage and enjoy the fucking draft. We are football junkies, and anything we can get that is football related, we're all over it. Hence this giant production."
Mac Jones is only the 5th quarterback taken in by the Patriots in the first round. The first one was in '64. Jack Concanon never played with the Patriots. '71 was Plunkett, who was terrible with the Patriots, and then he revived his career with the Raiders.
Right.
Number 83 was Tony Eason. He did get him to a Super Bowl. Then he got killed by the Bears and was never the same. Bledsoe, nice pick on it, got them to a Super Bowl, and now they got Mac Jones. They, of course, 6th round pick. They got Brady, who got them to like every Super Bowl.
Yeah,
every other
well,
Super Bowl.
we know
since-
that story. Yeah, when you are able to draft the greatest player ever at that position in the 6th fucking round, that is called having a fucking horseshoe up your ass. I'm sorry, you're not gonna convince me that it was anything less than luck that got that pick.
Oh, it's totally low.
Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that. We saw Brady up close, and we knew he was better.
We knew
than
he was special.
Yeah, but
And
not
the
like
problem
that.
is, the Michigan coaching staff didn't see it either.
Sure, but
And
we
they kept
didn't.
that
But
damn
nobody could predict
Drew
this.
Henson.
Yeah, but nobody could have predicted.
But then
what
when it
Brady did.
mattered in the Orange Bowl, they put Brady, and then when they were losing, they're like going, dude, you've got Brady, you got David Terrell, and you got freshman cornerbacks for Bama. Throw the ball to Terrell. They
Right.
can't cover him,
Right.
and they couldn't.
Nope.
And unfortunately, David Terrell got drafted by the Bears, and that was the end of his career.
Too funny.
So pretty much it looks like Najee Harris is pretty much going to, unless somebody jumps up there, is going to go to the Steelers at 24. If I'm Buffalo, I jump in 23 and take him.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
First round draft, Colton Miller.
Yeah, that was
Have the
that
Raiders
was
made a
eight-
decent first round pick?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like morbid curiosity, right? It's like watching a train wreck. I just want to see what happens real quick, and then we'll get up out of here. But yeah, just
We know they're not going to take a running back because they made a dumb signing and getting Kenyon Drake. I'm like, really?
Seahawks fans, they all got going on here. Ooh, nifty hats. There we go. Oh, those are just a bunch of randos. That ain't no black hole. You're right. Just put a bunch of randos out there. They must have gave away those shirts at the door. Picks in. All right. Let's see the dumpster fire that is going to be the war room or the pick here. I just feel like it is. Like a Gruden sitting there all fat and sassy. All fat and sassy. Ready to go. And the pick is... Jeez. Some pretty good solid picks though thus far. Nobody's really made any kind of like what in the no WTF moments so far. So I'm hoping we get one here.
Wait for this pick, and I got to make a run.
Oh, we're out of here. So
Yeah, I got to go upstairs and
he's like, I'm out. I'm way out of here.
my water. No.
He's like, I drank too much of this. This bourbon's got me dancing.
Oh no, it's the quart of water I drank before.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not gonna be able
He's not gonna make it to the pick. All right.
I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. Leave your headphones. Yeah, don't take those with you. As we get into this pick, like I said, I really see a train wreck scenario. If it's gonna be one, it's gonna be right here with this pick. So, as the commish makes his perp walk down here. That's just some rando, man. That's not no black hole, like, Raider fan. That's what I want to see. I ain't no Raider super fan. Come on now. And the ABC ain't even on the air yet. And you got fucking homeboy at the podium making the pick. Alexander Leatherwood, Alabama. 6'4", 312. Beast of a tackle. Holy shit. So we'll see what happens here, but family's stoked. I mean, I ain't terribly mad at you. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta have something going on there, and open up that offensive line a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. To me, when you go in the trenches and you pick somebody that you can keep around for a long time, especially a two-time first-team all-SEC player from Bama, I think it's not a horrible pick. So, I don't know. It wasn't the train wreck I kind of thought. He's played most of his games. I think that stat was like 26 starts at left tackle, so not a horrible pick here for the Raiders.
A little bit of a reach, not much.
No, I don't think it's
I have
too
him as a
bad.
top second round pick, but not a bad.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like I was saying, Moose, when you pick in the trenches and you get somebody that you can keep around for a long time, as long as he pans out, that's never a bad pick.
No.
So, he's in the hood with a T-shirt on. He don't care. He's not on the thing, but who cares? Decent pick. Not the greatest, but was definitely not the train wreck that could have been. because you know how the Raiders do.
And we got the hot take on there by our Free Press's own Carlos Manez on there. Lions passing on Devontae Smith, Patrick Surtain may lead to Eric Ebron levels of regret for the Lions. Dude's the king of the hot takes.
Yeah. I mean, come
Such a tool.
Jeez Louise. All right, guys, pretty good draft so far. So I can't say anybody shit the bed too bad. Dolphins are on the clock. They got a ton of picks over the next couple of drafts, don't they?
Yeah.
So they should be fairly productive. We'll see what happens here. The pick is in. We will drop it if it hits before this thing goes out. But, guys, like I said before, we'll get back to our normal day Wednesday at 8 p.m. So please come hang out with us. We'll break down this draft some more. We'll have some more fun. We'll goof around. And we'll talk other sports as well. We got Canada Mike out there. Big shout out to everybody that was hanging out with us today. We got Helen and Robert and William, and we got another Mike, and we got Ron and Roy and Jay Scars and everybody else that chimed in and got in on this draft spectacular. We had fun hanging out with you guys. We really appreciate it, and hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Do we have a pick on the Dolphins yet? It says it's in.
It's in. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I'm hitting.
Nothing there.
Refresh
So we'll start. Like I said, Moose is going to be.
Here it's in.
Okay.
Basically, Dolphins picked pass rusher from University of Miami, Jalen Phillips, edge rusher.
Oh, edge rusher from in-state. There you go. All right, guys. Like we say every week, we love you. Be good to each other. We'll see you next week, Wednesday.
Peace out, brothers.
Peace.
That's a good pick.
You're listening to Studio 57 Radio, your home for underground hip-hop, rap, and R&B. Studio 57 Radio.